Crowd outside here today.
Yeah,
What's going on, guys?
Welcoming us back.
If you're here, make
Nice.
some noise. Yes.
Looks like we got a few broads out here, too, which is very rare for us.
We love when
Nice.
the broads show up.
A few. There's
nice.
three.
Well,
We say 1, 2, 3.
At least you didn't have to say a couple.
Yeah.
well, she doesn't
Say a few.
count. The other one doesn't count.
Where?
Oh, Jesus.
Let me see. Oh, I didn't even see her. All right, that's another one. How come she's so shy? Hi,
Because
miss.
she's a girl.
Why are you shy?
Say hi.
Why? Is it because you have a Star Wars purse?
I'm
She
shy.
does have a Star Wars.
Miss, you have a Star Wars pocketbook. That's so cute. Aw, that's so cute.
Are you a big Star Wars fan, are you? And
Say hello.
Miss, don't be shy. We're not going to pick on you.
that was made out of Star Wars bed sheets.
Oh, my God.
It looks like she made it, yeah.
Look.
She made her own Star Wars purse.
I know, I've done enough fucking on those.
Exactly. Well, actually, lately it's been a SpongeBob SquarePants sheets.
Hey, where's she from? I mean, there's a
Philly.
story here.
We're from
You're
Philly.
From Philly? You're
Yeah.
from Philly. You're from Philly.
From New Mexico.
And what's up with the
New Mexico.
What's up with the hippo sneakers?
I like my hippo sneakers.
Ah, she's talking. There you go.
And she's got like purple stockings on.
What's
No,
that?
they're
Other pigs? No, they're hippos.
They're hippo. Who said they're pigs?
This guy's correcting me.
What the fuck?
Whatever it is, it's a big fuckable animal. Pig or a hippo, it all feels the same from the back.
Anybody else from out of town? Where are you from? Baton Rouge.
Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Baton Rouge.
Cool. What are you doing in New York?
Coming up for New Year's. visit
Was
some
here
family.
for New Year's Eve. Do you know over 80% of the people that come here for New Year's Eve are from out of the country?
That's pretty good, actually. Dick
I gotta
Clark,
work on that. I
everyone.
need
Yes.
more drool.
drool.
Great. That's why we have the tourists.
Yeah, Baton Rouge. And everyone else looks pretty familiar at this
Yeah.
point.
Yeah, seen them all.
Except for that dude. Where you from, bro?
What's going on, O&A?
Where
Yeah.
you from?
Buckhead, dude. First Walker of the fucking year, dude. It's got to be good.
That's
I have to
great.
show up.
Wow.
Where
Cool.
you from?
What? From New York, Rockland County, Congers. Good shit.
Are you in a band?
Rockland
Yeah.
County.
Yeah, dude. It's fucking elephants fucking going there to die, for Christ's sake. There's nothing fucking up there.
But it's Rockland.
Fucking Rockland. You gotta rock fucking Rockland.
Where else would he be from but Rockland?
How about Rockaway?
Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. O&A, you guys kicked the fucking shit out of shit.
Are you in a band, dude? Are you in a band?
Trying to get something fucking started, but
What do you,
who
what do you
knows?
play?
I'm a lead singer.
Oh, cool.
All right, give us something.
Could you
Give
sing
us
something? Yeah.
Yeah, give us something.
Could you sing Sweet
I want to sing Silent
Caroline?
Lucidity for you over there, because you're ripping on that. I'm a Queensryche fan over here.
Ah.
Queensryche?
I'm a Queensryche
Give
fan.
us a little piece.
What do you want? All right, let's see,
Yeah.
For a price, I'll do about anything except pull the trigger. For that, I need a pretty good cause. Then I heard of Dr. X, the man with the cure. Just watch your television, yeah. See, there's something going on. There you go, man.
Hey.
O&A.
That's not bad.
Yes, you got to sing on the street. That's not
Yeah,
bad.
it's hard to tell on the street, but it sounded pretty good.
Thank you.
All right,
Thank
man.
you.
All right, let's
Rockland.
go. Rockland.
That's right. His favorite vegetable is broccoli. And he only cooks in a crock pot. His favorite movie is Rocky.
Enough about the rock.
Oh, it's his favorite wrestler.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, this stupid walk again. I forgot how much this stinks.
Why is the fucking keyboardist from the police there? Who is that fucking asexual?
Hey, that man's stealing water. Oh.
Shredded lettuce. Shredded lettuce in a box. Shredded lettuce in a low box.
Oh, yeah, pink lips.
Sir.
Ugh,
Oh, wow.
that's right. Hi,
Angry.
ma'am. Trying to stay warm today? You're fat.
Oh, shit.
Fucking ignore me, you little fat bitch.
I'm gonna punch you.
I don't care. I got 2.5 hours sleep.
Yeah. Yeah, totally fucked the sleep up.
Hey, look at almost George Bush. Creep.
Oh, I thought it was supposed to be warm today.
It's
Yeah,
awful.
it reaches the high for like 10 minutes at about 2:30.
Yeah.
The whole other time of day, it's fucking freezing.
I guess
Oh.
you go.
That
I
was
guess
the-
you go.
that
Now
was
we
the
gotta
move.
wait.
That
I
was the
guess you
move to
go.
make.
Now we gotta wait.
That was the move to make.
You know, by the way, taxis and limousine drivers are number 6, was it, or 7 on the most dangerous jobs? So you were talking about earlier. I hope they move up on that list. Oh, do I wish.
Dude, I just laughed so hard I farted.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, preppy murderer. Jesus, wow, what a fucking head size that is.
Huge.
I know. Should be fucking knocking a lamppost into a woman's skull.
Nothing to tape today, Sam, huh? No. Got it all ready to go, that camera.
Yeah.
Got miles of fucking useless videotape. Wonderful.
Hey,
oh, look at a nice little family coming across the street.
Why does no filter Paul's...
Go Bears! Go Bears! All right.
No filter Paul's stomach sticking out, even in a winter coat.
Oh, where is he?
Who is he?
Right in the middle of the street.
What?
What happened? There he is. He's a Howard fan.
Who is?
He's the guy.
Oh, the skinny guy? Oh, shit.
Yeah, with the cat hair on his clothes.
Wow, one Howard fan. That's scary.
That's representing.
Oh, dude.
He just looks so silly.
He looks like fucking Matthew Broderick's friend, that douchebag who was going swing. Swing.
Swing, bada. Hey, Than, spit on him. Speculate. Oh, speculate.
Speculation.
Hey, here's No Filter Paul. How you doing? Hey, I missed you in Atlantic City.
Yeah, how's your girlfriend? She good?
I really feel terrible about that. Oh, she's fine.
Good.
Just didn't want to go to dinner with you. Just pretty much what
it came down to.
You got nothing to say, so...
No, I couldn't hear what you were saying when I trucked on fast.
All right.
Hey, mannequin rapist.
There he is.
There's plenty of... Oh, my God.
We got to do
That's a
something.
smart hairdo, miss.
We got to do something with mannequins now. We got to figure out some radio thing with mannequins.
What do you think?
You guys are staying out here? Let's go.
What?
These guys can come upstairs.
Oh, we can have a live audience?
Yeah.
Hand-picked, hand-selected. Kenny, do you work this like Studio 54? Like you, this makes...
Exactly.
This makes you feel like a big shot.
I'm almighty and powerful now.
There's going to be a velvet rope out here, and you're going to be picking people, young shirtless men, to give you oral favors upstairs.
Here's the velvet rope rules. Anybody with a cunt gets in.
Hey, here he goes.
That could be any guy with his wife. Oh, wow, look.
Oh, wait a minute. It's a new year, Jimmy.
You know what? The blood leaked off of Dick Clark's brain out of his ear into a pile, and somebody dropped a tie into it. Yeah, there's stroke blood behind the counter.
By the way, I'm on Jimmy's side now.
Really?
Yep.
Hate his guts. Why would you acknowledge him? Why would you ever acknowledge him?
None whatsoever.
Nope.
Happy New Year, sir.
Die.
Am I allowed?
How are you?
Am I allowed in today?
Oh, yeah, exactly.
You
That's why I want
fuck.
to talk to him. He's a cunt. He wouldn't let you in one day?
No. I had Christmas presents upstairs, but I wasn't allowed to get them because I didn't have my building ID.
Why would you talk?
That's his job.
Yeah, really?
Piece of shit.
I stopped acknowledging him a long time ago. Wait.
Right. Well,
Damn it, no one else was getting on the elevator.
What's the problem? Oh, we didn't do our New Year's elevator thing.
Fucking whoever got on the elevator.
Yes.
How about my balls?
Yes, it does.
What?
Yeah.
I said it does.
What?
Oh.
Begin now. They got some walkover.
Oh.
Begins now.
just affirming
the voiceover.
Shit, yeah.
Hell yeah.
It begins now, bitches.
Yeah, now we can curse. But there's children on the sidewalk.
They shouldn't be. They should be in school, those little motherfuckers.
Hey, little fella.
What's this little nigga doing with this
look
little
at
white
him.
baby?
He's adorable.
Police.
Ask her what's going on with that.
I ain't
That's a
asking her
nanny.
nothing.
It's a nanny.
It's just a black nanny
I'm
with a
not
white
trying to
baby.
protect white children.
She could be kidnapping him.
In
Possibly.
LA, it's Mexicans with white babies.
That's right.
All the nannies are Mexican.
Here it's Jamaican.
Well, they're
And in New York,
actually
it's Jamaicans.
El Salvadorian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mexicans are like white people now in California.
Really?
Yep.
It's El Salvadorians,
El Salvadorians and
South
Nicaraguans.
Americans, Nicaragua.
Nicaraguans.
Nicaragua.
I heard somebody say Nicaragua.
I said Nicaragua.
You snuck one in there.
I did. I didn't sneak it. I said it.
Would that be a double entendre?
No, that's a single entendre. Nicaragua.
That wasn't even an attempted
No.
sneak.
No.
He tried to throw that knuckleball right by you.
That's right.
But you caught it, man.
A little chin music for you there.
A little chin music.
A little racist chin music.
I went
Just want to
sailing.
keep you honest.
I went sailing down the Congo River.
That's right.
There you go. Racial wordplay.
All right.
Are we doing Box O'Cox today or not?
I think we're testing the camera,
We're going to
right?
try to test the camera today?
Yeah, that way. That way we could see the expression on the people's faces.
Yeah.
I never noticed there's a hotel here.
Where? Right here?
The Buckingham. I always stay at the Buckingham.
Wow, I
Weird.
didn't either.
That's a
Might be
hotel.
new.
Is it upper end?
Might be new.
There are some real shitholes on this block. Opie stayed at one.
What?
You stayed at like one of the real shitholes on this block once?
No, I stayed in the same hotel that was used in the Borat movie. Is that the one you're talking about?
Maybe.
Where I
I
had to
just remember you had cockroaches and the sheets didn't seem clean.
Oh no, I had to rinse out my own underwear.
Yeah, well, what? That doesn't sound like the hotel's fault.
No, it's,
It made me shit my pants. I walked in. It sucked
This
so
hotel
bad I
was
shit.
awful. I shit my pants.
The deal is really fast. Ant and I signed this big deal in radio back in the day to syndicate our show, and we're finally entering the big time, and they had all sorts of articles the next day in the papers. So we went out that night to celebrate. I wasn't planning on staying in the city. I ended up getting a room at the Wellington because all the other
Wellington, that
hotels were
was
sold
it.
out, and I had the clothes on my body and they were smelling pretty bad, so I had to like wash out my underwear and throw it on a radiator to dry it out, so I had something to wear the next day. And I'm in bed and the sheets are smelly and it looked like cockroaches and stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm reading
Mouse
about
shit.
how we just
great
signed
you're
this.
doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How great we're doing. Thank you.
Yeah. Just
and I was
signed
in
a
a
huge
horrible
deal.
situation, cleaning out my own underwear in this horrible hotel.
sink.
Anyway, whatever. You'll hear it on a
There's my
replay
friend.
someday. The long version of that story.
That wasn't it?
That's the headlines basically. Where are you, Patrice?
I don't know.
Screaming.
I'm just out here. I'm just staying out here looking at people.
People
well,
walking.
Just people.
We'll bring him upstairs.
Good morning, sir. How are you today? My pal.
Well, he's an asshole.
I forgot my wallet today. Remember after all that hubbub
guy.
yesterday?
Huh?
After all that hubbub yesterday about you got to bring your wallet and
Right.
your IDs so you could give the proper credentials, I left this morning without my wallet. I was driving like 95 down the expressway. I would have been. I had not a PBA card on me. Oh, very dangerous. Oh, could you?
No, I'm not going to the elevator now. We'll see you upstairs.
Hey, I'm your hate. I'm your heaven you want you.
Sorry. Love that song.
Oh, Andrew, you're still
Andrew,
06.
You are fucking 2006's news.
Good
You
Don't even
poor
talk to
motherfucker.
him.
What was your New Year's resolution? Do you have one?
My New Year's resolution is to get out of this situation.
It ain't gonna happen.
It's going to happen.
No,
You
why?
gotta have a faith.
What are you doing? You can't have faith. You need a job, motherfucker. Well, you gotta do something.
I know what
You
he can
can't
do.
just sit there every day. What?
See, the thing
He
is,
could be
I
the
don't
next-
come every day. That's the key.
You could
Oh.
be the next Subway Superman.
Yeah,
Hero,
you
dude.
could have
This
been
is
you.
a job by itself.
Jump in front of a train. You'll be a
You know
hero.
what? That's the biggest sin in the world.
No, I don't mean kill you. I mean
Yeah.
jump in front of a train like the Subway Superman. You read the paper, right? Did you see Subway Superman? What are you wiping your ass with that thing or reading it?
No,
Or both?
You think that Superman? He was lucky. He didn't get hurt.
Oh,
He
little
was
commentary.
lucky. He was
He's
fortunate.
editorializing.
The Lord gave him a blessing.
The Lord gave him a
Did he?
blessing.
He's kind of right.
Very nice. It's not going to happen all the time.
Yeah.
Once in a million chances, like.
1 in a million.
He was lucky. He did a good deed, and the Lord helped him.
All right.
The Lord sure left you high and dry on the homeless shopping spree day. You lost a lot of potential good things.
Yeah, you dummy.
Where was God then telling you what time to be here?
I was here, but I
exactly.
Oh, you weren't here.
I was from here 8:30 to 11 o'clock.
I think he was, but why didn't God tell you to be here later? You would have got a lot of free shit.
I had to go and get my glasses, and I still didn't get it yet.
Exactly, you would have had him that day.
Is he wearing a fucking polo jacket? Oh, hope he's got a phone call. He's wearing a polo jacket.
Yes, he
That's
is.
the way it is. That's the way it is.
All right.
Where'd you get that? The church?
Church.
Oh, they're good people over there at the church.
Everything that I got is from church.
It's from church. No wonder you're so religious. From the Lord. No, not from the Lord.
Exactly.
It's from people called taxpayers.
The Lord is forgetting something like with a roof on it.
Yes, they get the tax breaks too.
Yeah, all right.
When they come and donate, you know, they always ask to
It's 2007. We got to find another guy whose legs are ready to fall off.
Right.
All right, my friend.
Bye.
God bless.
Here comes
God
E-Rock.
bless.
E-Rock with that natural heat called the belly.
That overstuffed Boilermaker of his. Hey, how you doing, my friend? Let me look at you. All right. Yeah, I'm just looking at E-Rock. Because I don't notice things. I'm horrible, and I've been called out on this all the time. I don't notice things. Like people get fat or skinny or I just don't notice. So I want to take a look, and you have gained a little weight.
Yeah,
okay.
You got the start of a pelican neck.
Yes.
No, I wasn't going to say anything like that. I'm just saying. Have you noticed?
Yes.
All right, okay. Are you working on it?
Yes.
All right.
What are you doing about it?
Drinking a
Besides Diet Coke, that's not going to help you, as your thighs are now apparent through your jeans. I don't like the fact that I can see your thighs straining on your jeans. Jesus. I don't like it, Hulk.
He swallows a lot of aggression, along with a lot of pizzas. Okay.
I don't like his neck. His neck is really uncomfortable to look at.
Hey, Jimmy, you're a Cowboys fan. This guy played for the Cowboys back in the day.
Well, he actually looks like their mascot.
Go Cowboys! Oh, ponytails are out, sir.
Stop it.
God, that is so 74.
Enough. Hey, enjoying a cup of Joe. There you are. Here's some tourists.
Frosted hair to try to look younger.
Oh, fuck.
Wow.
Oh, that had to hurt her.
Yeah, that hurt me. It's not even my head.
Wow, wait. Oh, yeah. Gotta keep.
You do know your pussy showing, right, ma'am?
Keep running. Wow. That was some camel toe.
Was it?
Yeah.
I couldn't see
She's
it.
wearing stretch pants and jogging.
Some jogger woman lady. You could see what she had for breakfast.
It was meaty. You'd have liked it. Yes. You'd have liked it.
Damn it. I was trying to take a peekaroo.
Hello.
God, if this isn't the iPod generation. We just passed 4 people with iPods as we crossed the street.
4. We've looked at 600 people on the way.
I don't mind, though. I like the iPods. No one bothers anybody. Everybody minds their business.
Everyone's got their
oh, by the way,
earbuds.
The Box O'Cox bit.
Yeah, what the fuck
done.
is this about?
I don't know. Where's Elo? He called me late last night. I was too tired to fight, and he's like, "Box of Cocks, we're gonna have to bail on that bit."
Wait, look at this monster.
What?
I'm saying, look at that monster.
God, we can roll you down this hill.
She will fucking kill you.
Kenny, no pictures today. No pictures.
Uh-oh. Look out. Who are you?
Yeah, who are you?
Who are you? You look like a
with
crazy
If you're going to take our picture, who are you?
Hobby hat.
Hey, I'm from Valdosta, Georgia, and we listen to you all the time on XM Radio.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, you're from Georgia, are you?
Yes. And
You're a Georgia peach.
because he wanted to see y'all so bad.
Wait, why are you in New York?
It's our 30th wedding anniversary.
Oh,
Happy anniversary. Where's he?
Congratulations.
He's down there at Starbucks waiting on y'all.
Starbucks is over there, right? Wait, which Starbucks? Oh, he's on...
The other one.
Well, you guys can come up and check out. No, don't! Too close!
Wow. She's just snapping pictures of people's crotches.
Get me in action.
All right, here. We'll pose for you.
I don't want you to take my picture.
And then she took a picture and goes,
She's the worst.
Yeah.
You know who she is? She's the lady in the book depository building, the floor below Oswald, who took that shitty assassination photo. She could have caught the whole thing on video from that angle, and she had the trees.
Fucked it up.
Well, come on upstairs and check out the show.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah, you
absolutely.
can watch
Where's your
it in
husband?
Our live studio audience.
Probably still standing down there waiting on you.
Good, leave him. Leave him in there. You come up and hang out. We'll take all pictures together, and then we won't even acknowledge he's alive.
You know, he's probably getting his dick sucked by a hooker down there.
That's right.
It's New York. Let me
He's
tell
been
you what
waiting
happened.
on that all this time.
Has he?
Why don't you come up? We'll leave this bum out here because
know what?
all those things he's done to annoy you in 30 years, this should be your payback.
We
You
gotta
get
help
nothing.
her. She so looks like a tourist. Someone's gonna roll you.
Yeah, you are going to get robbed.
Let's put money in the
Take
pocket.
the hat
don't
off.
do that.
Take the cute grandma winter hat off. What else? Huh?
She's from Georgia. She's
Is it
cold.
This isn't cold.
It's okay.
All right.
How many megapixels?
It's 3.5. It's an old camera.
Yeah. It's old.
You guys
camera.
from Boston? You're just wearing the gear?
No.
Yeah, just wear the gear.
Why?
Oh, I like the Red Sox, man.
You
Best
just like
team in
being
baseball.
hassled.
Where are
I
you?
like getting hassled.
Wait, you're not from Boston, but you like the Red
no,
Sox?
I'm down from around Philly, Reading.
Okay.
So,
And you like taking? Have you taken any shit today?
no.
Yankee fans?
No.
Yeah. See.
I don't take no shit.
See, it's the ooh.
What's wrong with the Phillies, though?
I like the Phillies. I don't like any Philly teams except the Flyers.
Yeah.
So you
And they're
guys,
the worst. So,
are you dating?
yes.
You guys come. And whose mom are you?
Huh? I'm her mom.
You are her mom?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
You don't look like you could be her mom, though.
No, that's why I
they
said
tell
it.
me that all the time, right? You could be sisters.
Yes, they do say that.
I actually did. I'll be honest. Here's what a jerk off I am. I didn't think you were the mom. I was just trying to say something rotten. Like, you really do look good. It annoys me that you really are the mom.
Thank you.
How old's the daughter?
18.
Ooh, perfect.
Too old.
And who's the pal behind you there? That's your mom.
Oh, that guy with the hat?
What are you doing? No.
Oh, all right.
No, the lady with the shower cap on.
And that's what you guys are here with your parents. Isn't that adorable?
How nice.
With your mommy.
Yeah.
I like how you're all tough before. I don't take no crap.
I don't take no
I got
crap.
my
I brought
mommy
my mom
here.
with to kick some
I brought
ass.
mommy.
All right, why don't we go upstairs?
Yes, it's cold.
Everybody comes upstairs today.
All right,
right.
studio audience.
Big A, what are you doing here today? Just hanging?
That's right. That's E-Rock.
Oh my God! Do you know Andrew? Andrew, the homeless guy, is wearing a polo jacket. It is better than that. What you're wearing?
What you do? What'd you do in that jacket? Were you lying on the subway track?
It's my jacket. No needs cleaning.
It's filthy.
Needs
Yeah,
cleaning.
why is it so dirty? Big A, you're a big star now because of this radio
Gotta
show.
keep up appearances. It's dirty. How did the front of that get so dirty? What are you doing that?
And what are you smuggling in the front of that? You know when people like put their gloves and their hat in the front of their
it's all
coat, it makes it poof out a little bit. No?
Liver.
Nothing much.
No.
No?
No.
Well, it's dirty. You ought to get it cleaned. What do you squeeze by cars and stuff and wipe the dirt? Because that's what it looks like.
Yeah.
Go roll Andrew. Get his. He's got a nice jacket. He's homeless and he's dressed better than you.
Looks like he fucked the exhaust of a bus and got his chest against the back of it. Is this your car, Andrew?
Yeah.
Look at this piece of shit.
No. I'm looking at his car.
Oh, you're looking at him.
Yeah, wow, this thing is...
A bunch of Poland spring water.
Yeah, why aren't you the happy cab driver?
Yeah, why aren't you?
He was on the news today.
Positive cabbie.
Positive cabbie.
Is this the company you work for?
No, it's what he is. He drives to the Bronx. Oh.
That's what I was thinking.
Oh.
All right, he's too cold to talk or something. I don't know what's going on.
He really can't say a word.
He's shy today.
Yeah, Big A, come on upstairs. We'll exploit
Everyone
you
comes
some more
up.
today as well.
So park it
Everyone
somewhere.
comes up.
You what?
It's my pal at the desk.
He's got to work.
You're the
My
last
buddy.
one. It'll happen to you, too.
No,
I guarantee
hasn't
it.
in all these years.
It will.
I didn't like the other guy, the Russian guy.
Yeah, this guy's a bum. This guy. Don't even acknowledge him. Say hi, Anthony.
Always. Hello, sir. How are you today? I see the Christmas and Hanukkah decorations are down. Very promptly. Like that. Next holiday, what is it?
Killed.
What is the next holiday? Martin Luther King.
That's good.
Here it is. I can't wait to see those decorations.
Well,
ding, ding. Look, it's a slow news day. Let's not do anything stupid. We'll see you upstairs.
be right back.
Yeah. And here we are. Let's walk. All right. It's actually not that cold today.
Nice out.
We were going to bail
supposed
on
to be 85 degrees tomorrow, I think.
officially
I don't know,
70 degrees and sunny tomorrow in New York City.
good.
That's beyond crazy for
That's good.
January.
Look at the camel toe.
Oh, let me see.
Nice.
Right there. Come on, take a look. Did you see it, Jimmy?
Nice. Yeah, I did.
Nice.
It really good. It looked like Leno's chin. Excuse me, chin cunt. Could I have a word with you?
Chin cunt. Leno's chin.
People, are people like wondering why we walk down the fucking sidewalk with microphones on a daily basis?
Jaded.
People are bored already.
Because a lot of we see a lot of the same people. I've seen this fucking guy. I've seen this fucking bitch over here. This fucking asshole.
Now they're like, oh, there's the guy with the
This
microphone.
twat. I've seen her 1,000 fucking times.
That's right, this fucking kind of a hippie fat calves woman. Hello, Hillary calves.
Look at this man of questionable ethnicity.
Jesus fucking
I have
cowboy
no
legs.
idea. No idea.
Why are his legs always fucking nice and bow-legged?
The grumpy woman that
I
walks
thought-
down the sidewalk.
I've seen her a million times, that
Me
one.
too.
Yep.
Oh,
Men with pedophile hair.
guy that's confused about his sexuality guy. It's all the same people every fucking day.
It's amazing, by the way, for the listeners, how close he is to each person.
Yeah.
He's pointing at the side of their head and saying it.
Oh, woman that thinks the hat looks good. We've seen all these people.
Monica Lewinsky wants her hat back, lady.
Oh, we can
So
cross.
that someone can come on it and she can save it.
That's right. Older blondes who try to look younger.
Oh, my God. It's right in front of their face.
Right in their fucking ear.
That lady's running.
But I'd like to see
That was the closest one.
different people. But it's the same guy. Look.
Me too.
Look. Faggot French guy with a faggot dog.
With an actual
it's the
poodle and
same-
beret.
The same type of people you see.
A Warner
on a
Brothers
daily
cartoon
basis.
wouldn't make that guy more
Right.
ridiculously French.
Exactly.
Poodle and a
He
beret.
should have a
What
baguette
the
in a
fuck?
basket on the front of a bike.
And a French cock in his fucking cunt mouth. All right.
Oh,
That doesn't even mean anything.
Of course it does. It's perfect.
So relieved to be on satellite now.
I know,
So nice to be
right?
on curse.
Back to talking like a human.
That's right.
That whole ball bag bit that you were doing was
Oh,
hilarious,
God.
but no one heard it on Free FM.
That is so funny.
His FCC stands for faggot cunt.
Right.
No, faggot cock cunt. Cunt cunt was changed. It was a copyright infringement.
Was it?
Yes.
Right.
Are your pals going to be right behind the desk very soon, Jimmy?
Oh, we're pal behind
Good
the
to
desk.
see him. Everyone at the bus stop.
This is going to be a dark bus
All
ride
that
today,
making-
huh?
Oh,
What's
Jesus.
that about? Usually there's a little diversity on the bus line.
Not today.
Not today.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Great. I feel like Lennon in front of the Dakota with this guy.
Which guy?
That guy. Who's
guy.
that?
That guy's a
Jesus,
problem.
Kenny. Why don't you,
Kenny, why don't you go ahead?
investigate that before
Guy
Why don't you
looks-
go ahead?
pulls the gun out?
Yes.
That dude looks very...
Who is this man?
He's been at home writing himself letters with cutout pieces of magazine.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Hey, me.
Excuse me?
We're all very concerned about you. You're very frightening looking.
Yeah.
I was looking
Oh,
for the walkover night.
there's the hand.
And thought you guys were down this way.
Where are you from?
Texas.
Oh, they're able to buy guns in
You
Texas.
guys have nice weather up here.
Yeah, isn't it?
He still looks caught out.
You
and
lefty
freaked
or
out.
righty?
Right.
Oh, okay. Good.
So listen, Roland,
wondering.
what are you
He's got
actually
his pocket
doing
in
here
his
from
left
Texas?
hand.
I was visiting some friends in D.C. and I'd never seen the city, and I came on up.
Oh.
He looks scared, doesn't he?
You want to watch the show upstairs? Are you a fan of our show? Or
I am. I'm a big fan.
Okay, what part
You are.
of Texas?
Down south of Dallas.
He's Mexican.
It's Mexican.
Weird.
Half a Hulk
Texas.
face made the walk today.
Hey, half a Hulk face. How you been?
He has
a
shades
what
on.
Half a
What,
Hulk
to be,
face.
To be incognito.
Got his new shades.
Oh my
Don't
God.
look at him twice.
Yes,
He's a human.
he's deformed.
You understand? He's got half a Hulk face.
That's right. Don't
Wait,
look at
wait.
the man on your left. Don't look at
Sir,
that man.
with the camera.
The lady's yelling at you.
Excuse me? But you look...
She's gonna come back and
Treat
explain.
him like a
Come
person.
back to me. I didn't look at him twice.
Treat him
She's
like
gonna
you look
explain her
twice.
double
You gotta
take.
treat him like a person.
So, but what's
Don't
wrong
treat him
with
like an
you?
overinflated tire.
What is wrong with this guy? You are on the screen. If the guy is back to me,
Right.
And he's look at the guy. I done to look at the guy. You are wrong, okay?
I'm wrong.
You better get out.
You're
doing bad.
I
Better get out.
apologize. What did I do?
I don't know.
I don't know what I did.
But she said you better get out.
Holy
of
shit.
the out of doors.
Yeah, we're out.
We're out.
Where's more out than
Where's
this?
immigration?
We're outside here.
Where's immigration when you need them?
No kidding.
It looks like the big league shoe cover.
Fucking Mexicans. Right, Louis? Yes. Fucking Mexican.
Dirty fucking Mexican whores.
Wait, where is he?
Yes. Believe me.
Who knew?
I lived there. I lived in a country full of those motherfuckers.
Exactly.
Let's yell at people for looking
They
at him.
fucking stink like everybody else.
Yeah, people for looking at
Let's understand that.
Yeah.
Wait, you have to turn this way. Sir,
Yeah,
don't look at him. Please.
No.
Beautiful
don't look at him.
Oh, boy.
Why would you cut your hair that short on
Wait
the
for the
sides?
Asian guy.
I don't know.
Wouldn't you grow it really long to
Hold
cover
on.
that up?
Someone tried
No,
to
because there's
decapitate
no
him.
reason to be ashamed.
People don't
I've
want
seen
to be
uglier
taken
people.
away
I've fucked uglier girls than that.
Sir, he is but a human being. Why stare? Why stare? Oh, shit, he works in the building. We're fucked. Hi.
Miss, why stare at him?
Why
You can't
stare
help
like that?
I like that
She
you
looks
become
for like a
archaic
split
when
second.
it. I know.
I like that you speak in archaic English when you admonish. He is but a human.
I know, what am I?
Because there's something medieval
He
about
is
his
but a human.
There's something
Let my
medieval about
people
his face.
go.
He would be an extra on a movie about medieval times. That's why you...
Definitely.
He'd be helping the master do something.
Yes.
He'd be the guy who locks them up in jail.
Oh, all right, it's starting to rain.
Oh, it is.
Let's be careful.
The fuck?
Wait, let's look to the fat lady first and see if she looks at him.
All right. Then we can admonish her.
Oh,
No?
yeah.
Ooh, tough broad. Let me tell you that right there.
Bailed out on that
With
lady.
a tough broad.
Bye,
Back in.
sweetie. Hi, man. How are you?
Oh,
Thank you.
there we
hello,
go.
miss. Hi, Michelle. Nice meeting you.
Oh, hi. How we doing?
What?
Good.
Who are you guys?
Some people are allowed
Who
up.
are we? We're Opie and Anthony.
Cool. I'm with The Economist.
Oh.
You work here?
It's a magazine.
Are you
Yeah.
the Economist?
What do you do up there? What?
I'm in advertising.
Oh, in advertising. Okay.
I bring in the money.
You're bringing the money so they could keep the thing going.
Watch out, lady coming
Yeah,
through.
good. And,
Sorry,
nobody
madam.
cares.
Sorry.
There she is, Miss.
Godspeed.
There we
Careful.
go. Let
Sorry,
the
madam.
ladies through. Oh, very.
What do you expect?
She was either very angry or happy.
How can you tell?
Let's go
Hey,
upstairs.
Big A. There's Big A.
Where is he? Hi,
Yeah.
Andrew.
He can't talk for some
Hello,
reason.
miss. How are you?
And our pal behind the counter.
What's behind the counter?
Our pal.
Ugh. Looks like someone dug the filling out of an AIDS patient and put a tie on it. That's what he is. He's an AIDS patient.
Filling?
Yeah, a tooth filling. All those fucking cocktails that went by it. Don't even acknowledge him.
Good morning.
Bag of shit. Die of cancer.
Good morning.
Die.
Here we go. As we wait for the elevator. All right. Well,
Call it.
You want to call it?
You call it.
We'll see in a couple.
Actually, the walkover's half over. It's too cold to walk.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I think we lost Patrice.
Oh, we ditched Patrice.
Is he waiting out there for us?
I walked down. You know how we normally stop in front of the building, even for a real short period of time?
We kind of just hang out there for a little bit.
Say hi to
the
a couple
fans
of
and
people that
stuff.
are out there.
Yeah, today,
I didn't stop.
Didn't even look at him.
Kept walking.
It's going to be quicker walks until this weather changes back to, spring or whatever.
Yeah, next week, I think. 50s.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, really, I think starting tomorrow, it's going to be back in the 50s
Be
here in New York.
happy with a complete lack of winter, believe me.
I saw Patrice flirting with some girl from Free FM and in the hallway, and we just walked past him, and he's
Lost
nowhere to
him.
be found.
Oh.
Anyway.
Fuck a duck. This is bullshit.
Gets a lot
and
worse
this
than
isn't even that
too.
bad. I know.
This is doable.
I know. This is about as far as I can go dressed like this. I would have to be even more layered.
We still want to encourage the fans to join us for the walkover. We'll bring you upstairs. Kenny's outside. He'll bring some people up. We're heading toward the elevators. We'll see you upstairs.
What's up?
Is Frank in?
It works.
Yeah, give Frank a mic. I'm still trying to get my stuff
take
set
a
up
picture.
here. We're outside Free FM in New York City on a rainy day, a rainy Friday.
What'd I
Bob
do?
Kelly out here, Frank Vincent. Anthony, where's Ant?
I'm over here.
Around the corner.
Got to turn my... There we go.
Hello?
Now we're set.
You know,
let's take a little stroll.
While Frank Vincent was on the air, a lot of people on Instant Feedback were asking us if we could get Frank to do Steve's lines from his little acting piece.
Oh,
we had who has done it so far? We had a couple famous actors do it.
Who's Steve?
I can remember.
Huh?
Oh, Chaz Palminteri did it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, Steve is a guy that works with us, and he was doing a little acting of his own on one of our radio promos, and it's awful. Oh, it's awful.
So you think I can do it a little better?
I'm sure.
So where's the lines?
We're going to do it. Can you come up to XM for like 15 minutes?
Yeah.
And then we'll let you be?
Okay.
Yeah. We'll let you go whack somebody?
And we'll do some acting.
Yeah. Look at it.
Look at this.
Look at these people. They're looking, going, oh my God, I can't believe I know that guy.
How are you? That guy should have another drink. His nose is like a
yeah, exactly.
strawberry.
Does Andy Cat nose?
Andy Cat.
Oh, look at this coming down. Hello.
Hi, the lovely lady.
How cute. You're on the radio with us.
Shut up.
Shut up.
She said,
that's what we do. Yeah, shut up.
Shut up.
Watch it, sir. You might get whacked.
Uh-oh, there's a black guy.
It's raining out.
It's a black
the sun
guy.
is in her face, like I said. Where's the black guy?
He just passed. He's not a white guy.
Where's Bobby? Oh, there's Bobby.
I'm right over here. What are you?
I didn't see you.
You look like a Christmas story.
I'm an Eskimo. You look like Goose in Top Gun.
He's got the shades on.
Look like cow
with those shades. Look at you.
You
like a well.
What are you gonna say? A fat ex-model?
I was going to go with the Elvis.
Elvis
obvious
now.
joke.
Oh, you got the Elvis glasses.
Yeah, he got the Elvis glasses.
The present Elvis.
Here's my car.
Where? Right here?
I think so. Yeah.
Really?
These guys.
No, is that my car? I don't even know.
These guys ruin traffic all over.
I'll be down in a little while. I'll call you.
I'll call you. Is that really your car?
No, I don't know.
I bet it is.
Look at this guy.
Look, we
Smack
get
the
green.
paper out of his hand.
I like when people look over, catch a glimpse of you, and go, "Hey, I know that guy."
Yeah, right.
I want Frank Vincent to do something really obnoxious during this walk. Like just kick somebody or knock a coffee out of someone's hand.
Call the lawyer right away. Don't call the lawyer.
Yeah, he's got,
Excuse me, sir. You want to be on the radio? What's your name?
Rob Gilliland.
What is it?
Rob Gilliland.
I'm gone. I'm shut.
How do you turn
Rob
off?
Gilliland, where you from?
Columbus, Ohio. Depressed Buckeye fan.
Thanks, Bob. See you later.
Exactly. He really could size a guy up quick, can't he?
Blows off the Buckeyes fan.
He said Buckeyes. All right, take it easy.
All right, see you later.
What was his name? Gilliland.
Who cares?
Look at this girl. This young girl I caught her looking at you.
Take a walk.
Oh, boy.
Yeah,
Look at the ladies. They just stare at him, too.
The bus stop is full.
Yeah.
You find easy girls at the bus stop. All you need is a car.
Laundromats are good.
Yeah.
They're watching them. Hi.
Hey.
Who's she with?
Where are you guys from?
He's a clown. That guy's
Not New York,
clown.
right?
See the way he's dressed?
Vermont. No?
Vermont. Oops. We missed one.
Yeah, we missed that. All right, look at
Miss.
Excuse me, miss.
Boots.
Frank Vincent, everyone. Frank Vincent.
Boots.
Oh, boy.
Boots.
A lot of junk in that trunk.
They give you the look out of the side of the eye.
Sirs.
There he is.
These guys got to be Frank Vincent fans. They didn't come out for us today, Frank.
We're your fans from a long time ago, man.
What's up, man?
Old fan.
Good. What's your name?
Bill.
Hi, Bill.
How you doing it, Bill?
Christian.
You sure?
Yes.
Attaboy. What are you doing? You saving lives?
Right now, some poor son of a bitch can't breathe.
Right.
There, you know.
You want an autograph from Frank?
He's going to have him sign a sheet.
Look at that. You now have power of attorney over some patient lying in a hospital. That's great. There you go. Sure. I'll give it a little signature. Nice.
You want Bob Kelly?
Little Bobby.
Now they're just being
Bobby.
polite.
Oh, Opie, you are a prick.
I was on HBO too, you know.
Yeah,
I was on HBO Sunday nights.
Take it easy, gents.
Take it easy, guys.
All right.
Look at this guy. I want to just give him 50 and tell him to leave the bags.
Yeah.
Think they're worth 50?
You think so?
Penny a piece they are.
Kenny, bring the fans upstairs. Frank
Hey, how
Vincent's
you doing?
coming up
What's
for a
going
few
on, man?
minutes.
Hey, how you doing? How
What's
you doing?
happening?
Oh, what's this
You know,
about?
you know
What?
that guy?
Yeah, I know that guy. He's
What's
an actor.
up?
He's an
He's
actor?
from Goodfellas with Joe Pesci. He's the one that got whacked. Hi, how are you?
2 seconds, you're going to get whacked.
Pardon me?
In 2 seconds, you're going to get whacked.
You couldn't whack me if I let you.
Oh, shit.
You fucking get his name. Get his name. What's your name?
You're going to let him talk to you like
What's
that?
your name? Juan?
Yes.
Juan. Spanish?
Ramos.
Juan Ramos. Wait,
Right.
Puerto Rico?
Yes.
¿Qué pasa?
¿Todo está bien?
I don't know how to talk to you. What are you eating?
I don't know how to talk to you.
Just a muffin. I mean, I'm sorry. Bread with toast.
Can I ask you a question? Did you get those glasses off of Vampire?
No.
Puerto Rican with a muffin.
Uh-huh.
Well, you figure it out.
Yeah, muffin Puerto Rican.
Uh-huh.
Good. What do you mean I can't whack you?
You couldn't whack me. I get paid.
I don't. Vito would whack you.
Yeah, right.
Vito would come right to your house.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, all right, take it easy. All right. Give me this. I do this. Because I don't, it's sixth season. Okay.
Sixth season. That's why you're not shaking his hand.
Next one.
With your muffin.
You make a
grab
good point, though. It
tortilla
is
like
sixth
you're
season.
supposed to.
Frank Vincent, everyone. Frank
Hey.
Vincent.
Yes.
All right. Should we go upstairs?
Yeah, let's hit it upstairs.
All right. We're going to have Frank do some of Steve's awful lines, and then we'll get
course.
him out of here.
Okay.
More with Frank Vincent on XM in just a bit.
Opie and Anthony.
Here we are.
That's right.
On the streets of
wow.
New York City. It's raining.
We're talking.
My hands are
really
cold.
foggy.
It's chilly and damp.
Tomorrow's going to be a lot colder.
I'm holding an iced latte. Why?
What is the forecast for tomorrow, Opie? You can't just say a lot colder.
Well, it's going to get down to the 30s.
Oh, she ain't going to make it.
We're finally
Gonna
going
be
to have
too chilly.
normal temperatures for January in New York City. Why is my mic crappy still today?
What? It is.
Jesus, this guy's
Not anymore.
dressed for
Nicely.
fucking Venice Beach.
Holy shit.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
new homeless guy.
New
How you doing
homeless
there,
guy.
fella?
You all right, sir?
How you doing, sir? How you doing? You all right?
I use a few $1 million.
Yeah, who could?
I love this guy already. So
like
you're not
you
dressed
got
for the weather.
Wait, talk to us. We don't bite. We
Well,
don't bite.
we're not
And
gonna
we might have a few bucks.
We always like.
Oh, that's why you're homeless. You don't see an opportunity when it's
Homeless
staring you in the
guys
face.
Are crazy. That's these homeless advocates when they come out and say it's families that have, anyone could become homeless because you lost your job or this. Everyone we've met, every single one is a fucking lunatic.
Then again,
Yeah.
let me play devil's advocate.
All right, devil.
The last group of
The pitchfork up my ass. Be so literal.
You took a lot, though.
the last Diesel Washington would be proud.
Yeah, there
Our
you
new
go.
idol. The last group of men that approached him probably weren't giving him money. They were probably setting him on fire and shitting into his mouth and yelling, "Hey bum, eat this."
Got to take the bad with the good when you're homeless.
Speaking of the homeless, a quick story.
Yes.
I took the Long Island Railroad home to go to the Islander game on Saturday.
Yeah.
And you know how we talk about, like, when you're up in that studio, anything pretty much goes, but on the street it's a little different?
Right.
Well, I'm walking to the Long Island Railroad, and they got the homeless people out with the big jug or whatever, and they want your change. They're like, change for the homeless, change for the homeless. It's all over New York City, everywhere you go, right? She goes, change for the homeless? I go, no, I hate the homeless. And then I realize I'm not on the radio.
Yes, no microphone.
She looks at me and she goes, that's so mean. And I'm like, well, I was just trying to give you an answer that you haven't heard before.
Mean but true.
And then I'm walking away, like, all proud of what I did and said. And then all of a sudden it got to me, and I walked back and I got 10.
Hi, ladies.
Hello.
Where
How
are you from?
Girls with dollies.
Where are you from?
Where are you from? Just yell it out.
Oh,
New Jersey?
Okay.
American what? American Girls.
No, it's American.
Girl store.
Yeah, it's
American Girl
Yeah.
doll.
It's
Oh,
a big thing.
that's adorable.
No, or you need a few extra bucks?
Let's be creepy.
Nah,
It's
What
the
a
latest thing with
dolly.
the little girls. They get their own special doll, and you go to this store, and you could get your
fuck is
doll's
that?
hair done and get outfits and little things for it.
Isn't that funny?
It's
we
way
just
past
passed
the
guy
Barbie
that
thing.
had cardboard for socks. This city, it's so diverse.
What does this get you? How about this? Here's your Barbie. Change your boots or I'll kick you in the cunt.
Merry Christmas. What? What? Oh, she got really mad at that. Yeah, that was very rude, Opie. It was very rude.
I'm sorry.
How great was she?
That's a new bit right
that
there.
face was really good.
They have no idea what we did, but that's a new
so
bit.
mad.
There was some chick on a cell phone, and I just
put his microphone
put the
by
mic
her,
right in her
she just
face.
shoot it away, disgusted.
That look he gave you. Wow.
I like that bit.
Yeah.
Hi, sir.
Why?
Good morning.
That'll change.
How are you?
Because,
Jimmy?
Yes, sir.
The gentleman. Jimmy doesn't. I don't know what it is. I don't know. No, what are you doing? It's closing.
You see it?
Lunatic.
That's behind the doors.
Opie like shoved his hand in the elevator.
Do you see how you can close on your arm though? It
Yes,
can happen.
very dangerous.
Make sure that this is pushed.
The danger of elevators. We'll be talking about that at 10. Did you break it?
No.
Opie broke the elevator. Yes.
That's
Oh, it just shut.
It's fine.
Okay.
No, you
He's
just
at
never put your arm
2,000
through
years
there.
old.
You never stick your arm in an elevator door.
Never?
No.
Sometimes.
Or in the mouth of a tiger.
You use your cock.
What?
I said you sometimes do.
I didn't hear you. There we are.
That's oh, it's open. All right, going into the elevator. We'll see you upstairs.
Opie and Anthony.
Hey, we're here.
He's a complete fuck.
Sorry.
Oh, wait, we're on.
Come on,
Teasing, of course.
I'm
We
still
were
not
chatting.
set to do this walkover today.
We were chit-chat. What, are you cold?
No.
Oh, no, I know.
I was waiting for
I know, you
some
come out of that
line from
revolver.
Jimmy.
How
He
you
just put
doing
his
there,
arm around me
Pally?
all tenderly.
You getting that stainless steel all nice and clean?
Good.
Hi.
All right.
Oh, excuse me, miss.
Hi.
That guy's one of the good guys, by the way.
Yeah, we like
Says
him.
Hi every day to us.
He's a good boy.
He's a good guy. He's polishing the stainless steel on the building that only goes up 80 floors.
And he's polishing the bottom like 2 feet of it. What an asshole.
You know what I always think when I see a guy like that? I'm like, what did he want to be when he was growing up?
Not the guy that polishes the stainless steel building.
Exactly. I want to be an
But we like
astronaut.
this guy.
Huh?
But we like this guy.
No, we do like
We're
the guy.
shitting all over his job.
Dude,
Like,
that
you know what
guy
else?
is polishing, but he's happy as hell doing it.
But you know what else? He's got to, like, he didn't make the decision to do that. A boss told him to polish the building. How you polish a fucking building?
Yeah, who did he piss off? He must have forgot to empty the, what are we looking at?
I can't say it on the air, but I want to make Anthony laugh.
It was the other line. Yeah.
You guys talk for a second.
Hey, Jimmy, how are you?
Talk, cover the noise. Talk, cover the noise. I don't know. He's saying something in secret.
That was cruel. Cruel but hysterical.
Sometimes you just got to do
Really
a
Hempel.
private joke.
I think I figured it out.
Oh, you figured it out? Okay. I was going to tell you
course.
too, but there were too many
No, I
mics in
think I
front of your
figured it out.
face. All right, good.
Sorry,
I
sometimes the
don't get it.
walkover's private.
I know. I don't even get it. It's so private.
That's the beauty of me. My jokes are funny off air.
We saw.
Whose mic sucks?
Mine is, but it could just be the headphone thing.
Mine is going.
Yeah, it's going.
Mine
Yeah, I
would be
think it's
doing that
just the
too, Jimmy.
headphone
That was a great
reception.
impression.
The
Little
closer
Michael
we get, the
Winslow
better. Let's
over
just
here.
keep walking.
I don't do voices. I do malfunctions.
All right.
We got to check these mics.
I think
So,
there's
Jimmy,
some
where you working in
atmospheric
Chicago this
disturbance.
weekend?
What's that?
Where you working in Chicago this weekend?
Zanies.
Zanies. It's going to be crazy.
It's going to be freezing. Dude. It's cold in New York. Chicago is going to suck.
It's 21 degrees, light snow today in Chicago.
Oh, brr.
I'm the rain man when it comes to that crap.
It's a beautiful day out, huh, guys?
It stinks. Going to get colder, too, by the way, here in New York City. We started off with a temperature of about 55 degrees. It's going to be dipped down into 30s tonight. Look for 20s in the suburbs.
Anthony, can you tell us, by the way, you better get out your earmuffs this weekend. Lows in the 6. 6 digits? I can't even.
6 digits.
I was gonna say 16 degrees, and I had backed myself in.
Lows in the 6 digits. He's doing fucking weather from Mercury.
Oh, classic.
I stink on the walkover.
It's going to be a chilly 4,200,000.
I only had it in the thousands. That only went out to like 4 million people.
Nah, don't worry about it.
No big deal.
No one's listening. It's not like it gets replayed
Anthony, you ever
4
want to drive
times
through
either.
Manhattan and shoot those old-fashioned water towers on top of the old buildings there?
Yeah, watch them all leak out or
Live out
explode.
some sort of Clint Eastwood fantasy.
That would be nice. Fun. Why do they still have those? Like, it's 2007 and there's wooden water towers like Petticoat Junction. What the fuck is going on?
Like we're pulling into Clarksville?
Yeah. It's 2007. There should be some futuristic thing.
I want
wooden water tanks.
I want to thank the 2 regulars for doing the walkover today.
Yes.
Everyone else stayed home because it's a little cold.
Yeah. Everyone else,
come on, man.
Go screw.
You babies. It's 60 degrees. We got 100 people out here that wants to check out the show.
I didn't like that guy sticking his head out of the DHL van like he was in a Bjork video.
Damn good recall.
All right. Are we done or no?
I think so. We have to walk up the steps, so they should go to break right now.
Bye.
Opie and Anthony. It's now.
Oh, my God. Whose stupid idea was this?
Fuck this. Fuck this.
We got tricked. We started feeling that spring weather, the sun, the temperature was rising. So we're like, it's time to bring the walk over
Remember
back.
the walkover?
Yeah.
Yeah, we would do that, and we would take the mics with us and go outside. And yesterday it was about 70 degrees at one point. And today it's fucking freezing.
It's 30 degrees.
Snowing.
It's a 40-degree difference. But I want to say hi to everyone that made it.
Yeah. People showed up.
These guys are as crazy as we are.
People showed up.
Oh, by the way, the walkover, we're retiring it after today for another 2 weeks.
Yeah, fuck that.
Fuck this shit. We're not ready for this.
I am not doing this.
No.
Oh, God, it's windy, too.
But we got St. Patty's Day T-shirts for everybody today. We got free food from Rivoli's of Tom's River waiting for everybody at XM.
Holy shit. This is cold. A gust of wind just hit. Okay, this is fucking brutal.
Yeah.
This is like Weather Channel shit.
No, it's great. We just lost our crowd because they broke open the boxes of free T-shirts.
Shirts, yeah.
My brother's T-shirts, you can find them at myradiostore.com, the St. Patty's Day T-shirt. And they're all back there getting their shirts, and we're like, fuck everybody. We're getting to XM as fast as possible.
Things are icing up a little, Opie. If you notice, the sidewalk's very slippery now.
I'll give $20 to anyone that is willing to sniff the inside of my hat.
That's right now.
No, I took it out of the laundry. This hat I wore all winter. And I'm like, all right, it's time to retire the hat, get it washed, whatever. And then the weather changed drastically. And I'm
so you pulled it out of the laundry?
I pulled it out of the laundry. This freaking hat I'm wearing right now stinks to high hell.
Did it have some skid-marked underwear in it?
It might as well have.
There's a fireman with us. We got to make him go to the back of the line.
Oh, yeah. This is fucking stupid.
This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Of all the fucking days to bring back this stupid walkover, we pick a day where it's...
Yeah, if Don Wicklin and Eric Logan, if they're listening, we retire the walk for another 2 weeks.
Get out of my way!
Get out of the way with your umbrella!
I'm cold, lady. Fuck.
Oh,
Dumb
I can't believe
whore.
we're not doing this on ice skates.
Oh.
Might as well.
I just heard a gunshot behind me, and I don't even care.
I hope it was me.
I'm too cold.
All right.
Oh, this is bad.
Oh, this is not fun.
Oh, not good at all. What are we waiting for?
Yeah.
We're going to have a fucking street. I'm not stopping for shit today. Hey, cold enough for you? Stop. It's ice. Ice is falling from the sky.
Oh, my God.
It's like so cold and fucking frozen.
Well.
Hey,
what happened?
Almost tripped Mr. Business Guy.
Yeah.
The Pal Talk camera rolling.
I don't know. And it's fun to hold cold metal out here.
Yeah, no kidding. Because I couldn't find the gloves. I was able to get the hat out of the laundry, but I can't find the freaking gloves today.
That's why I dress like it's winter until like June.
You're smart.
Just in case.
Thank you.
All right, we got shit. My fucking face is freezing.
That's all right.
How the hell does Biggie...
If it was full of cocks, it would be gay.
Biggie Smalls has another CD that's
New album out? Is he touring?
He died 10 years ago. He has a better career than Rich Voss, and he's been dead for 10 years. Biggie Smalls has a new CD coming out.
Voss's smally hands.
All right. We're bringing everybody up to enjoy the food from Rivoli's, from Tom's River, but we can't stay out there. It is beyond cold out there. The wind's blowing, sleet in your eyes.
Pure pneumonia.
Staff deal with everybody else and
hey, XM,
logistics.
We tried, but 2 more weeks without the walkover.
That's just stupid.
That's absolutely what we have to do.
Hello, sir.
Right. We'll see you upstairs in a couple minutes. Bye.
The XM walkover begins now.
Fantastic.
We're waiting for Opie. It's me and Norton and Ant. We're waiting for Opie to come down. He's on the bowl right now. He has a sour stomach, looking at all the cameras.
Is he nervous?
Yeah, he's a little frightened.
Does he have sour stomach?
Yeah, he'll be down shortly.
Wow, a lot of fans down here. Amazing. Fantastic. This is like a little welcome back for us, isn't it?
Yeah, and Steve has tickets for the Hard Rock, which we're the Hard Rock Traveling Virus Tour.
Yep.
For Jones Beach tomorrow night, which we're going to be handing out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you, mister.
I love Jimmy Norton.
My birthday.
100 tickets? How many we got?
They're all paired off.
Oh, they're all paired off. Steve's going to be handing them out to people. Unfortunately, it looks like we actually have more people than tickets this time around.
Yeah, it's nice.
We're used to having 100 of something and 3 people.
And we're going to get out of here and get some good reception in a second. Let's walk out a little bit.
You want to walk out?
No, just to get up front here.
Peeps.
Just because they cannot
walk out into the masses. Oh my God, is this fantastic! Look, all happy typing girls. So lovely to see you. Everybody, look with the signs.
Sir, please.
Oh, Stalker Patty has made it for our victorious return to the satellite airwaves. Man, you know what sucks? I was kind of getting used to sleeping in a little.
All right, here comes.
After the 9 o'clock was pretty much bedtime.
Look, Opie, everybody!
It's Opie! He's made it. How was your dump, Opie?
What's going on down here?
Well, it was a huge ovation from the crowd welcoming us back to the satellite airwaves, where we have been absent for about 30 days. We spent 30 days in the hole. I told them how I was kind of getting used to going to sleep at 9:30 again. Yeah. It was very nice to sleep in. But now we got to squeak out an extra 2 hours of mediocre radio.
No, it's great. I see things haven't changed in 30 days. My microphone sucks. The batteries are dead. What the F? I thought they would have this figured out by now.
You can say fuck.
Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck! I personally want to thank everyone that's out on the sidewalk for supporting the Opie and Anthony show. Thank you, guys. I know from the bottom of my heart, if it wasn't for you guys, we probably would have been fired. And I have to say that. So thank you to the fans. Proving that you can save a show when controversy arises. So thank you so much, guys.
And we do have tickets to the Virus show Saturday.
All right, how are we going to give these away?
Yeah, tomorrow at Jones Beach.
Hey, what we're going to do with the tickets, we're going to throw them up in the air, and we want you to fight.
Are we walking or what? Let's walk.
Yeah, let's walk
and take a little stroll.
Hand these savages.
This will be a happy stroll, unlike the last time we strolled and a camera crew followed us.
Oh, wait.
Turn all phones off. Turn all phones off.
No fake phone calls this time, Opie?
No fake phone calls. I wish I could hear you, but this thing is crap.
Crapping out.
So,
oh, wait a minute. Let's do Times Square. I'm back. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Hey, Con Ed!
Con Ed!
Con Ed guys saying hi.
Why are we excited about Con Ed?
A truck filled with liquid shit, and we're happy to see them.
It's so odd to curse again.
It really
I don't think I've even dropped an F-bomb or anything yet. It's just the oddest thing to curse again.
Well, a lot of people are wondering if we're going to be censored on XM, Anthony.
Yes, that was a big question.
Well, the company has told us that it's business as usual. We're allowed to do the show that we know and love, that the fans know and love.
Yeah.
So we'll see. They've also said that when controversy arises again, they will be there to support us. So I guess we could say that much.
But they have given no content restriction. XM really, they really do stand by being uncensored. No. I'm not giving the company line. That's the fact. They said no content restrictions.
I'll say right now, look at the...
that was good.
Oh, was that dumped out of... Damn it. All right. I'm teasing, of course.
Wow. Could that guy have fucking gayer shoes on? Those sleestack slippers are really annoying me on that reporter. Those are horrible.
That's great.
What are those, sir?
I don't know.
That looks like what Zero was wearing.
I know. He's an outdoorsman. He's going to climb a cock.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Much happier than our last stroll down 57th
Also,
Street.
there's controversy why we were suspended. We should get that out of the way. They swear the company suspended us because we weren't taking an apology we did on the air serious.
Yes.
We weren't taking the whole situation that got us in trouble serious. And I got to tell you, flat out, we completely disagreed with that. Completely. Yes. But they did what they had to do. We certainly disagreed with it. We've had some meetings, and we're going to try to move forward.
We did our time.
Yeah, it's kind of like, I feel like Paris Hilton getting out of jail.
Do you?
On a DUI charge.
Does your asshole hurt? Good. I was able to say a bad word.
That's fun, isn't it?
Hey, Anthony said asshole, everyone!
Who's the intern? Who's the intern pushing the remote cart that we have? He's going to be sterile by 2 blocks.
Yeah, right.
Do you see that friggin' microwave setup he's got?
Oh, some girls are out here.
All right.
His balls are shriveling up to raisins as we speak.
Wow, this is really...
Wow.
What a nice walk this is compared to a stupid month ago.
So much different.
Hey, where's that stupid CNN reporter asking questions that didn't exist? Where is she today?
Yeah, now we'll talk.
Yeah.
I got something to say. Look at these guys.
Wow,
How you doing?
Hey, guys, you shouldn't be taking our pictures. You should be taking pictures of the girls with their cleavage. Cleavage is in this summer.
Yeah. That's what they say.
Wow, Stephen Colbert is taking photos. What a freak this guy is.
He's going to take the worst pictures of you.
Oh, he's awful.
He's just going to take awful pictures. These guys get you in the end.
I know.
They know how to take the pictures. Why do you think Hillary's...
we got to give out tickets right here.
Mouth open.
All right, we got to give away tickets. How do we do this? Do we throw them up in the air and make them fight for it like last time?
That'll kill somebody.
You want to fight for your tickets or what?
That's going to kill something. You're going to kill people.
I say we put them in our pants and make them fish them out with their teeth.
All right. No.
Yes. Kenny, where are the tickets? How are we going to do this?
There you go.
Who needs tickets to the ONH?
Uh-oh.
What the fuck? Do you buy tickets anymore or what?
Yeah.
All right. He's admitting he does not need a ticket.
He does not need a ticket.
Thank you for that.
All right, Kenny, how do we do this?
How about we just start handing them out, because then there'll be a wild photograph that they can take.
Oh, that's good.
No, let's just hand them out like fish food.
Walk through the crowd and start handing them out
give me
randomly.
some tickets. Give me some tickets.
There we go. Give us some tickets.
There, that's what you do.
Here we go.
Hold this.
All right, we're going to start getting the same people. He's got them. All right, here you go. He's got him.
Have a good time?
All right, buddy. All right.
There you go. That's how it works.
Oh, hold on. We got anybody else? Hey,
my wallet's gone.
Who's touching that's the photo they're going to use.
Somebody took my Timex.
Yeah, come here.
All right. All right. This is quite a...
Wow.
Is that it?
That was good. I was like moshing.
All right, now get lost. We got a show to do.
Beat it.
Yeah, you fuckers. Scram.
Hello, sir. How are you?
Yes. Wow. Nice.
Well, it's been quite a...
Are we going to have a studio audience come up?
Yeah, I think we should.
It worked out well.
No, they have to actually prove they have a residence.
If you're homeless, you're not allowed up today.
Show something with an address. We'll have you come up.
Where is I saw Francine.
Yeah, where's Francine? She needed tickets.
Francine!
Where's Francine? There she is.
Come here, Francine. You got tickets?
Yeah, we're hooking Francine up with tickets.
You got tickets?
Come on.
Have you been, girl?
We're hooking you up with tickets.
Anthony's my daddy.
Oh, yeah. My girl.
Hi, Opie.
She's my ebony princess.
Good. Hi, Jimmy.
I don't like the fact they get hugged and I get a wave. That really hurts. It really hurts my esteem as a man.
All right, should we go upstairs or what?
Yeah, let's head upstairs. Jimmy, I hope your favorite doorman is still employed here and is working at the front desk.
I've actually made amends with him.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, you fucking pussy.
I had to. I needed to come up. I didn't have my ID, so I just stroked him a little bit. Yeah.
By the way, is Bear still with us?
Yeah, he's right there behind you.
Is the Bunny Ranch girl still
actually
with us?
two bears talking together.
Yeah, did the Bunny Ranch girls leave?
I don't know. They might have had to. They left.
What have they got to do? Fuck.
They left as soon as you guys came out.
Really?
What happened?
Nah.
They left as soon as we came out?
As we came out.
All right. All right. Why don't we go upstairs?
Hey, Pat. How you doing, Pat from Moonachie?
Pat can come up.
Huh?
What?
Somebody has something for you real quick.
Opie and Anthony and little Jimmy Norton.
Bruce Willis is in the middle of this somewhere. Nothing?
Oh, wow. Thank you.
Shut up.
Yeah, we're always in trouble.
Where'd you get this? Wow.
What is that?
The guy who works for my
Oh, wow, that's your book cover?
That's my book cover. What? That's sexy. The guy who printed it, actually. That's my cover, and that's the back cover.
Do you know how many gay men are going to jerk off to the back?
I know. I hope so. Thank you very much, man. Well, he actually works for the printing company.
All right, let's head upstairs.
Thanks, man.
A few special people, I guess,
can
come up. Kenny will let them up. And, wow, back into the building. Oh, when was the last time you walked in here? These hallowed halls.
Get the listeners behind us.
Yes. Again, guys, we want to thank you as we make our return here.
Thank you for standing by the show.
A lot of credit, man. You helped us out a lot.
All right, let's go upstairs. Thank you, guys.
Mr. Whipple, the pederast. Get up. God, I hate that guy.
All right. And there's our pal. Hey, we're back. We're back.
You figure all this time somebody would have wiped out. That's some of the cat shit from Bear's house. It piled up.
How you doing, sir? Good to see you again. Your hair's getting long. Look at that. And we're back in the elevator. I don't think the mic is working. No, it's broken up. We'll see you upstairs.
It's the 2007 WOW Motorcycle Run, only on the Opie and Anthony Show.
Are we on the radio, mister?
I think we're
allegedly.
on the radio, yeah.
Which one is mine and which one is your water?
Oh, now we done it, didn't we?
Why did you put the water?
I just put that here. I really did.
Did he, Kenny?
I did. I swear.
I didn't rip the thing. So I mean, Anthony, you don't know whose water is
No, I know that's yours.
How do you know?
First of all,
No, I'm not touching either one. You can drink my water if you want.
All right, we're outside. Does my mic work?
My mic's not working. Turn me up there. Here. I hear you. I hear you.
Hello. Yeah, I like this better. Okay, we're outside YSP. We got our pest outside YSP. We're still on YSP and, of course, XM Satellite Radio. We want to thank some people before we just wander around the streets of Philly and do absolutely nothing. Wow. Wow, has this guy been checked? Who are you? No, that's okay. I think we have a fan, yes, joining the festivities. What?
You're a breeder. What's that mean?
Do we have another mic? We kind of like hearing the people that we talk to.
Hold on.
I like this guy.
I do too.
He's got personality.
All right, listen, we got to thank First Class Limos. Go to firstclasslimos.com or call 856-461-3300. They helped us out with that escort from the hotel to YSP this morning. We had a police escort, Jimmy. It was terrific.
Oh, nice.
But once again, no one saw us, looking really cool because it was in the middle of the night. TVs provided by Advanced AV, system design, integration, service, and product sales when it just has to be right. Check out advancedav.com or call 877-696-7700. Catering by Mario's. The food was good today, right?
Excellent.
Good
To see what everyone is talking about, go to cateringbyMarios.com. And, of course, the Lagoon in Essington, the WOW Motorcycle Run, that's where that's going to end. And we're going to be there at 11:20. They'll be there by, I guess, 11.
Yes.
Keith, the cop, and all the bikes will be down there, and we'll be partying with Octane. And it's brought to you by Bud Light, always refreshing. And you can go to octanerocks.com to check out Octane. Also, Manhattan Bagels for your summertime headquarters for delicious frozen drinks. And Core Table Sports. Yeah, we forgot to talk about the foosball table.
Yeah, we played a little foosball during the breaks. Some of the breaks, went out there, played a little. Jimmy got involved.
Yes.
Jimmy's pretty good. You're a pretty good back.
Yeah.
I got to tell you.
Also known as bottom.
You go to CoreTableSports.com. It was weird, though, because instead of having little men, they were hockey sticks.
Yeah, they were hockey sticks on the rods. And that made it a little odd.
Yeah.
But kind of new, different. I still was slamming shots in.
Yeah.
I'm too good.
You figured it out by the end?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, man.
I'm a pro.
I hope people understood how awful that bad breath contest was. Right when we went off the air, everyone came running up to me. They said when that guy scraped his tongue, the brown that was on that plastic knife was just horrific.
Yeah.
Well, I have an idea. Is that guy still around?
Which guy?
Yeah, it's right there.
Okay, we don't need him yet, but I have an idea on maybe how we can get one of the other listeners to earn a prize.
Mm-hmm. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And by the way, we had hot chicks hanging out with us all morning, but, the lawyers had to get involved once again and kind of wreck that whole thing. Thank you.
Dancers from Cheerleaders, which is where I'll be after my my book signing. So if you guys want to come by Cheerleaders, we're at Barnes & Noble at 6 on Walnut, and then the strip club afterwards. And what are these names? Janine. And Jennifer Ann.
Yeah.
All right, two chicks with nice breasts whose names start with J. And Cheerleaders on South Front Street. And I'm sure you guys know where it is.
And our Philly trip has just begun. We're doing the walkover. We're going to be on YSP for another half hour. And then we'll be at the Lagoon at Essington at 11 for a few hours. Then possibly on Kid Chris today. Possibly dinner with the GM. The book signing, Cheerleaders. It's just a whirlwind trip to Philly here. So.
Did you mention the book signing?
He did. Opie never forgets.
Yes, Barnes & Noble, Walnut Street.
All right, so we got to. What are we doing now? We're just standing outside like silly geese.
Well, as we right out here in this little area, we have a crazy guy. His name is Bridge, and he's got a whole bunch of stuff for our What's the Weirdest Thing contest.
Oh, cool. Day 2 tomorrow, and maybe we could leave the YSP air with something very, very cool instead of a dumb cassette that someone brought in. What's your name, sir? Yeah, that would be you. You don't have to turn around. We were talking to you.
Wilson, my street name is Bridge, and I have some really amazing stuff. Starting with the piece of cadaver bone in here between C5 and C6. I just had my neck fused. Without that holding my head together, I'd be a total quadriplegic. So I can't cut it open and take it out, but if somebody wants to call my doctor over at Pennsylvania Hospital, tomorrow I can bring the x-rays.
Wait, what happened to you? He's got an...
I hit an anti-tank mine in Vietnam in 1967, driving a 5-ton truck loaded with 8 tons of explosives. I should be so dead, I can't even tell you. And I'm not.
How old is that scar?
This is from April the 3rd. The top 2 surgeons in Hawaii turned me down, including the orthopedic surgeon that does the Pro Bowl. They said, no, it's too far going. You're just going to have to face me in a quad. So I came home.
All right. How long ago was the operation? April 3rd of this year?
April 3rd of this year.
Oh, okay.
It's been a very good year.
Yeah, but why, if it happened in Vietnam, why did you get the
It was misdiagnosed. They said it's a soft tissue injury and there was a hairline fracture.
Wow.
You know, doctors are good technicians, but don't always get a second opinion.
How old a gentleman are you, sir?
I'm 60 years old, going on 21.
Wow, 60.
I love that. And I came here to go for the whole shebang and put in a bid on the vagina, which wasn't offered.
What?
The finest thing you guys have here.
Wow. The vagina.
Yeah.
Now, and I'd like to show you the other things I brought with me, which are even better.
Well, why don't we go over here to his display?
We may have a new leader for the strangest thing you've brought to...
Yes, what do you have with you besides not a home?
Yeah.
I'll start anywhere you'd like. It's all good.
All right, he set up some kind of museum here.
No, yeah,
all right, what do you got?
Okay.
You got a license. What is...
Yeah, a license to kill, man. I'm a combat vet, and I was trained in weapons of mass destruction, but I'm a warrior for peace these days. I practice Shambhala, the sacred path of the warrior.
Okay.
Of course.
This is the Book of Thoth, the Egyptian tarot.
The Book of
The
Thoth.
Book of Truth. Well, you say it the way you want, I'll say it the way I want.
Right,
They're
the
just
Book of
words.
Truth.
They're only words, and words are all.
Of course.
Right. Well,
This is the emblem of the unit I served in Vietnam with, the Black Horse Regiment, 11th Armored Cavalry. When we came home from Vietnam, they went to Fort Irwin, California, and became OP4, Opposition Force, the unit every other unit in the United States Army trains against. Motherfuckers. They're in Iraq right now. I'm not.
Oh.
But I get to meet Iraq today.
All right, let's go.
Iraq rocks.
Continue.
Oh, just a simple bumper sticker. Endless war, endless war. How simple does it get?
Yeah.
I've got a copy of the military prayer to combat say before they go into combat.
Yeah.
I'm locked, cocked, and ready to rock, but I'm a warrior for peace.
All right, yeah.
A warrior for peace, Opie.
All right.
Yeah, I had to sleep out in the park last night.
Yeah. You did?
Yeah, well, I couldn't go where I was because the guy's going insane. He's under a bad situation.
Oh, that's a
But
shame.
see, I was sleeping upon the chest of my mother, and I used this to reinforce that my idea. This is a gold coin with Sacagawea on it carrying a papoose, and I just saw myself as her.
Jimmy,
we're being nice to him because he's a veteran.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else you got there, sir?
Well, I have a Masonic coin.
Uh-huh.
I can be totally broken
Yeah,
anywhere in the world, and this entitles me to $100, a free cab ride to the best hotel
if he
in
wasn't a
town.
veteran,
We'd be very
I would take everything
And that
on that
Masonic
table
thing-
There's a
and
pocket
kick it
Buddha.
over.
It's a little thing I keep in my pocket
And
to
tell
help
him to
keep me
shut
centered,
up.
okay?
He's awful.
He is horrible, but he's a veteran. What are you going to
Days
do?
ago, he said, "Man,
Oh, how do
you're
you?
a shooting
What do you do?
star." And
How do you stop him from babbling?
I don't know. Veteran status is wearing thin, though.
I have
Jesus.
more, but I don't want to tie up the show, you know?
No, we don't want that to happen,
I
sir.
never rooted for the VC in my life.
How about you decide what's the wildest thing you got on your possession?
Probably the piece of somebody else's bone.
But you don't have that. A doctor has it or a hospital has it. What do you
It's
have?
in your head.
Oh, did I have with me?
Yeah.
Oh, uh-huh.
You really want to know?
Yeah.
Because this
We'll
is
just move over here.
Let's go. What's the wildest
This
thing?
book was written by Aleister Crowley. Jimmy Page lives in his mansion. This is the Book of Thought.
Yeah, but it's a
knowledge.
book.
This is how to reprogram the
A
world.
tape.
All right.
A tape and a book so far. Great.
All right, it's
Got a tape
official.
and a book.
It's official. The cassette guy is still in the lead. Thank you, sir.
Yes.
All right, why don't we take a walk here?
And
full of
wow,
trinkets.
he should turns around.
I wouldn't care. He came back from Vietnam with nothing but a book on tarot cards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What an
He
ass.
comes back from the Nam.
Where are we walking to? We're gonna
He's
go
got
to
some
Ben
coins.
Franklin's the house.
Yeah, let's
Who
go
is
to the
that?
Ben Franklin.
Looks like Sharpton over there with Kate.
Oh yeah, look at that.
I couldn't think of what disease to fire out, so okay.
Yeah. We're live on Market Street in Philly, everybody.
Yes.
Yeah.
Going to Ben Franklin's old house.
How far
Well,
is this dump?
it's that stupid outline of his house. It's an outline, is what it is.
Yeah.
They've outlined where his house used to be before they let it rot. Hey, we
I
got
don't
some
know.
fans, some beeps there.
Yeah.
A couple of honks. Are people giving out stickers and whatnot?
Oh,
I
yeah.
think that'd be good.
By the way, we got a very nice crowd with us. We got at least 100 people. Which way are we going, Kenny?
We're crossing the street. Everyone, be careful now.
Now watch Kenny do this right.
Oh, Kenny's good.
Oh, and Philly's finest.
Kenny's good. Look at this.
Philly's finest.
Oh, do I like this?
I got the inside scoop on Philly's finest last night.
Yeah.
I was told they go old school in Philly still.
Old school?
Oh, yeah.
No cameras in the interrogation rooms?
No. Street
I
justice.
like the way they work.
Street justice in Philly.
I like the way they work.
That's right. right. Hey, we got a car with wow stickers all over.
Yeah, look at that.
And we got girls.
No,
Hi, girls.
Hey, Jimmy, talk to the girls. Where
Hi,
are you guys
ladies.
going?
I don't think they want to talk to
All right,
anybody.
we're getting on a bus.
Oh.
Right.
Oh boy. Oh boy. We got to talk to this one.
All right.
Oh boy.
What's the weirdest thing you own besides legs that don't work? All right, keep walking. I didn't say that.
All right.
Oh, no. Yeah.
Yep.
This is wow, very historic.
Yeah.
We're looking at very historic buildings, Opie.
I see that.
I just want to get to Ben Franklin's.
Wait, someone keeps showing me a note that we have a piece of Elvis's hair among us.
Isn't this it? Ben Franklin went to and from his house through this original passage.
Ooh.
Is what I'm hearing.
Wow.
Right now.
All right.
Amazing.
Yeah, this is a tunnel made of bricks.
This original passage right here.
It's amazing, that old queen and his buckled shoes. God, who cares?
I wonder if this lady was here. Excuse me, miss, do you know Ben Franklin will pass through this?
Whoopee!
Wow. There's a pregnant homeless woman.
With Whoopi.
A pregnant homeless woman was just walking through.
She was awful.
Well, I feel like I am in the presence of Ben Franklin.
Wow.
Looking at this outline of his house.
This is it, huh?
These chiselers in Philly couldn't even put up a fake structure.
This
the bird. He's going to take a
stinks.
dump where Ben Franklin wrote something.
They continue to ignore, what's his name, the fighter, the real fighter, who was from Philly. Frazier?
Sonny
They
Liston?
continue to ignore Frazier, but they will have this piece of crap for Ben Franklin. That has nothing to do with the original house. Go ahead, Anthony.
You are now in the first floor area, which served as a book bindery. The type foundry was located at the opposite end of the building, and the printing office occupied the entire second floor, bridging the carriageway. So I guess this was the book bindery and the carriage house.
It's a bunch of slate.
Well, whoopity-doo.
There's nothing here.
And if you could levitate yourself, you could get to the second floor, because there is no second floor.
But they talk about the second floor. What about this? This two-story structure. What two-story structure?
Straddled the carriageway from Market Street, which was the print shop built by Franklin for his grandson, Benjamin Franklin Bach, in 1787.
Well, there's the other structure right there.
Oh, well, let's go to his house.
Yeah,
what are we doing in the carriage house?
Yeah,
there's no history here.
It's disgusting.
Once again, there is nothing here.
Yeah, we're standing in an open courtyard.
Can we make it perfectly clear there's nothing here?
I wish I could really make it clear to everybody. We're in a courtyard.
Yeah.
This is where it heats up and gets really exciting.
Wow, boy, does it, Jimmy.
Okay, here's what happened. Here's what happened. In 1812, when Franklin's grandchildren no longer wished to maintain his house, it was torn down to develop a street with a row of modest rental houses on each side. Protected by this street bed since the time this fragment of the house, North Stone Foundation Wall. Built in 1763. Originally, such foundation walls of local Pennsylvania mica what? I don't know. Laid up with a lime mortar. Now they just go into what kind of rock it is. But the important part was his grandchildren
didn't think he was that.
Didn't maintain his own house, the grandfather's house. He was just another crotchety old grandfather to him.
Yeah.
It wasn't Ben Franklin. Little did they know he would become the legend that he became. And they tore the house down in 1812.
Houses. Yeah.
So now we're left with this.
No respect for their grandfather.
Oh, look, a privy pit.
What's a privy pit?
That is where he took dumps.
Ooh, let's go there.
Let's look where Ben Franklin dumped. I want to go to the 1765 privy pit. Where's the privy pit?
Oh, good. What's this? More floor?
I think it was over here.
How can you tell? How can you tell, man?
All right, where are we?
You have to look at diagrams to know where we are.
Oh, it's down there.
That's the privy pit.
Oh, my God. This is even worse than I expected.
Why?
We're not only in a house that isn't a house, we're not standing on an original floor. The floor is about 6 feet under us. That's his original floor through the glass.
Everybody, on three, just go ooh for us, okay? It'll make great radio. 1, 2, 3. Ooh.
Wow.
Wow.
This is, we're actually, it's like looking into a big glass.
So that's what we're looking into. If you look that way, you could see where he took his dumps.
Is that where he dumped?
Yeah, you can see like a 1765 newspaper.
All right, wow, this is just unbelievable. What else do we got? What, Kenny?
The privy pit's right here.
Oh, we got the privy pit over here.
Oh, okay. Let's see where.
All right.
Ew.
That's his cesspool.
Wow. Oh, see, he probably took his dump in there.
Yeah,
and it went into the big well.
Yeah. That's terrific. That's unbelievable.
It's a giant. It looks like the thing that James Gumb put the senator's daughter in.
A stone drain connecting to a vertical brick pipe conveyed waste into the pit, either from Franklin's water closet, bathing room, or runoff from the sunken areaway outside the cellar kitchen.
Yeah. Maybe we could have E-Rock smell the privy to see if it smells worse than that guy's breath.
Wow.
Unfortunately, we're not going to get in here because it's covered by glass. They're protecting the This is the only thing they saved.
Yeah.
Where Ben Franklin took dumps. Everything else is gone.
They actually preserved where he took his dumps.
What a big privy pit that is.
All right.
It is. If I was going to have a privy pit, it would be just as big.
Hey, let's go see the Rocky statue next. Oh. Exactly.
How big's your privy pit in your new place, Ope?
I got 5 of them. I don't know. I got to figure out which is the biggest.
I've been used as a privy pit.
All right. Well, there you go.
Thank you.
Our tour of Ben Franklin's.
The
where it used
nothing.
to be.
Will I get in trouble if I offer money to break that glass?
Yeah.
All right, I won't then.
Maybe we could have a Philly cop tune someone up to make this more exciting.
Oh, there's no making that more exciting.
No.
I actually thought that the ground we were on, even though it's got new tile and stuff on it, was actually the floor.
Yeah.
But it's not.
No, it's
they had
below
to
this.
excavate to get to the floor, and all it is a few bricks and his toilet.
You know what we're gonna have to do? We're gonna have to find. Find out if there's something worse as far as a tourist attraction goes than this.
That is the worst one I've ever seen.
How sad is it that his own grandchildren thought,
knocked his house? Yeah, who's he?
We can make money by building a few houses on this site.
Bifocals my ass.
He wasn't Ben Franklin, the inventor to them. He was just the old creep who drinks and then tucks us in too late.
All right, well, let's go do something more exciting. Let's go get coffee.
Where?
I don't know. I guess there's a coffee shop around the corner here. Hey, can we go to the Liberty Bell or something? I've never seen the Liberty Bell. All right. Exactly.
Is that where we're going?
We got the Ben Franklin post office. What is this area?
Well,
what's in here?
Ben Franklin actually came up with the post office.
Did he, Anthony?
I don't know.
Huh? By the way, Wise P could take us off the air whenever the hell they want. We're just going to keep babbling.
It's nice and cool in there.
Huh?
Where's Jimmy?
Jimmy!
Jimmy's using Ben Franklin's dumper.
Yeah, I was working in the post office.
He's taking a dump.
Here he comes. All right. Now what?
What were you just mailing a letter back to 1780?
Yes, I was eating potato salad out of the privy pit.
Huh? All right, we're following this lovely girl who's very nice to us, by the way, unlike the other one.
Joe has a piece of Elvis's hair? What?
Who's Joe?
Oh, yeah?
Wait, let's talk to this
guy. Well, the guy who won the contest had a piece of Elvis's colon in his mouth.
Joe. All right, listen, we're looking for the wildest, the strangest, the craziest thing you own. We got a 42-inch plasma TV to give away.
Yes.
We're going to do this again tomorrow when we broadcast live here in Philly. But this guy's claiming he's got a piece of the king's hair.
Oh, yeah, that's right. All real, too.
Now, where did you get this?
Sotheby's auction.
Sotheby's auction, so it's got to be real. And then it says the king's hair. And turn it over there.
Oh, the certification. A vial like this costs $60,000.
Wouldn't it be
a vial like this?
Wouldn't it kind of be cool to see it? Where is it? Oh, is that it? Like one? That's it?
Wait, a vial costs $60.
A vial costs $60.
Oh, so
this
how much
piece
is that
right
one
here?
lousy
About
piece of
$75.
Really?
Was
Can
it
I eat it?
Sure, it
You
isn't a
can.
pube off the
If you
toilet
want to.
seat that he was sitting
It
on.
might be.
Knocked his head. Oops.
It
You
looks
never
like,
know.
It looks like it could be like a long nose hair.
It's a curly
lousy
one.
hair.
It's a curly one. It was on
Came
Elvis's
from his
mouth. It's from
barber.
the karate instructor.
Well, it's the real deal, so I guess we got a new leader.
That is Elvis hair?
Yeah.
That's a good one.
It looks like the real thing. And what, $75 for that?
$75.
$75 for one piece of hair.
Or a pair of tickets to your comedy festival.
Huh?
Or a pair of tickets to your comedy festival. You could have it.
Oh, really? You don't want it anymore?
You can have it. I would give it to you. I love you guys so much.
Thought we'd want to take something so valuable.
Yeah, really. I'll take it just so I can throw it in the...
Something smelling
so
dead
bad.
animal.
What the hell is that?
Holy Jesus.
What
I
the
almost
hell is
cursed.
that?
Oh, God, what is that?
God damn, what is that? What is that? Is it in there?
Oh.
Is it you, sir? Oh, my God. What is that? We're smelling dead animal.
Chew some more gum.
E-Rock, get on all fours and smell it into this grate.
Smell in there.
E-Rock.
What is that?
Where's Eric? Eric, come here. Somebody is whispering into Anthony's ear. You got some knowledge?
Eric, over here.
It could be the underground subway. There's a dead animal.
There's a dead animal somewhere around here.
You have to kneel and smell that.
Where's that smell coming from? Is it
I
this
think
grate?
I think over here I smelled it more. There's like a pipe or something that was sticking up. Yeah, right there. What is that? Have E-Rock smell in that pipe.
E-Rock,
Smell that pipe real quick.
Yeah, find that smell. Get on all fours. Where's the... I don't smell it anymore.
It's the wind blows it.
No, that's not it.
Eric, try over here.
Does anyone know where that smell was coming from?
Smell the grate.
Yeah.
Maybe that puddle from the trash truck or something.
No, that was dead animal.
This was brutal.
Try
Smell
in
the
there,
grate.
Eric. He's going to smell in the grate.
The smell went away.
The wind blew it.
No.
Was it a person?
I hope not. They better get to the hospital.
Wait, it's somewhere over here.
You really want to find that again?
Where the hell was that?
It was horrible. That was like death camp smell.
A sickly odor.
Oh my God, was that bad? It went away though. Huh?
Oh, what, over here? You're smelling it? Oh, God, I'm smelling it. I smell it again.
What? It's probably the puddle. E-Rock, smell this puddle.
E-Rock, smell that puddle.
E-Rock, where's E-Rock?
Here comes E-Rock.
I don't smell it anymore.
I do.
E-Rock, smell that
I'm
puddle.
smelling it here.
Smell that puddle.
What directions are
Get
coming
down
from?
to it. What are you doing?
No, that's not it either.
God, where did
It's
it go?
right here. It's this residue here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, smell that.
Oh, my God, looks like an abortion on the sidewalk. Come here, smell this.
Smell that.
Smell this. Just smell it.
In there. Don't be a goose.
Come on, get in there.
Get in there and smell.
Close. Oh, that's it.
Is that it?
What is that? It's just rotting food on the sidewalk, huh?
Is it worse or better than the breath?
Yeah. Was it worse than the bad breath? No. All right. Enough of... Oh, my God, it is that. No, it's right here. This weird colored liquid. Smell
That
this.
thing?
E-Rock, one more smell over here.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Wow, you stepped in it and it really stunk it up.
Yeah, smell right there. See that? No, get in there. Oh, it's shit. Oh.
He just cursed.
All right.
Okay, here we go. $100 for whoever takes that a finger dab of it and wipes it under their nose. $100.
$100.
Right here.
$100.
$100.
Come on,
all right, here we go. We got a volunteer.
$100.
Take a finger dab of that
water?
liquid.
Wait,
no,
where's that liquid?
Yeah, it's right there. It's
Yeah,
running
right
off.
there.
Yeah, right there. That
right
liquid.
there, right there.
Right there. Finger dab. Go ahead. Now wipe it under your nose. Wipe it in your mustache. There you go, sir.
How do you smell?
Here you go. Take it. Take it before you throw up. He's going to throw up. Oh, my God. He's going to puke. Oh, God. Oh, God. He's going to throw up.
He's good.
Jesus.
Does it smell bad?
Oh,
he's going to puke.
It's still in his mustache.
It's in his mustache.
It's in his mustache.
He's puking.
He's puking.
Anyone have a napkin?
No.
The napkin ain't going to get that out, man.
Just puke on the stuff you picked up.
He's wiping it on some guy's motorcycle cover. Jesus.
Good stuff.
All right, he's good. He's good. All right. Wow,
that was horrendous. Look at the face he's still making.
I got it right here.
Oh yeah, it's blowing because it's blowing from that direction. He's still ready to puke. He's gagging.
Yeah, he's having a tough time. All right, and a fine gentleman is trying to help him out.
Wow.
That was wow.
Brutal. I've never smelled
You can
something
smell right from here.
so
You
bad.
sure that was definitely it?
I think it was. Yeah, it had to be.
And it's just a wind?
Yeah, it's blowing because when you stepped in a little bit of it, it might be on your shoe, dude.
All right, good.
That's good.
All
We
right.
have some for later.
Good idea, Ant.
Oh well, always help.
Wow.
I got something weird in there. Want to check it out? What is it? I don't know.
It's something my mother-in-law gave me. You want to look at it? Just grab it.
No one's going to reach into your bag and grab it.
Here. Grab my bag.
We got some stranger.
That's a mink stole.
A mink stole.
Something like that. My mother-in-law said it was kind of weird. They used to have this in the 1930s or something.
Yeah.
It's from Chestnut Street.
That's crazy.
It's 3 rats sewn together.
Exactly.
Oh, God,
that's pretty much what it is. Well,
it really smells bad around here.
Hold on to that.
There's something coming from these grates. Well, that's a mink stole, a real mink stole.
Is that weird?
It's weird, but I don't know if it's going to beat Elvis's hair.
It's very old.
We got a piece of Elvis's hair.
Still alive.
Wow, I could smell that still.
It smells really bad. I hope
really bad. Is that guy's mustache around? Holy jeepers.
Right. Still looking for the wildest, strangest, craziest thing you own.
I like how it made E-Rock just blurt the S word out, knowing we're on the radio.
Yeah, I think we're still on YSP. By the way, I want to thank Barsky and his gang for letting us go a little late today in Philly.
Absolutely.
He's going to be broadcasting live from the Lagoon in a little while. The motorcycle run's going to end there. We're going to go down there and party with all the fans, thanks to Budweiser. So Keith should be arriving there at 11, the Lagoon in Essington.
Oh, look. It's the Fox television studios. Yeah. Do they have a window that they broadcast that we can make faces behind them?
Wave. Hi, Mom.
Do they have a window where they broadcast from? Oh, they're off the air. What kind of Fox News thing are they?
Fox 29 WT.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
There it is, yep.
Yeah. Boy, we could have had fun with them.
No kidding.
Jim could have pulled it out, pressed it against the window.
That would be hilarious.
They do a report on it, a special.
Oh, look at this cop. He's stopping traffic. I love them.
You know something? Cops are great.
They are.
I love living above the law.
God bless.
Where do we go?
God bless.
Keep going?
Keep going.
Keep going. Hey, what's up, buddy?
Hello, fat guy in a suit.
Hey, he's a fan.
It's William Shatner.
Yeah, he was nodding. He was happy to see us.
Good for him.
But I don't know what that was. That could be the worst smell I've ever smelled.
It smelled like a dead animal.
It was death.
It was rotting.
It was absolute death.
The guy, man, not only did he rub it under his nose, he had a mustache, so it got caught in his mustache.
He turned beet red and started gagging and puking in the gutter.
Yeah.
All right,
Wonderful.
Nobody acknowledged Fat David Carradine.
All right.
All right. Uh-oh, the vet is back.
Fat David Carradine. Holy jeez.
All right, are we going to take a break and...
Yeah, we'll head up.
All right, listen, I don't know if YSP is going to continue with us. If they do, cool. If not, that's all right, too. Barsky's going to start a show soon from the Lagoon at Essington.
Yes.
We'll be down there in about an hour and a half. What happened? What, sir? What?
They're continuing with us.
Here's the audio guy that's been following us around with all the equipment that you're obviously sterile right now, sir.
Yeah.
With all this equipment that he's got around him. Antennas are sticking all over him.
Yeah.
Wires.
All right, we'll do another break for Philly on YSP and, of course, XM Satellite Radio.
Yes.
And all right, we'll just return in a little bit.
That's it.
It's the Opie and Anthony Show.
The Opie and Anthony XM Walkover begins now.
Holy shit, are we stupid?
This is the dumbest fucking thing we ever decided to do. Have the walkover. I think it's on. I could hear me.
Yeah, we're on. We're outside K-Rock here in New York City, walking down 57th Street toward XM Satellite Radio.
I want to tell people also, this isn't a worst of a walkover. This is the first walkover we've done in quite some time.
Yes. And we picked the coldest day of the year.
Yeah.
We're a bunch of dummies.
And we're pushing this fucking embarrassing cart. This is fucking embarrassing. I feel like we just landed and we're invading New York.
Yeah, I think we found the first cell phone to help us with the walkover.
That is a bad movie prop.
It's awful.
It looks like it kind of looks like a wheelchair.
It's a wheelchair with like black fins on it.
Yeah.
That are pointed all willy-nilly in wacky directions that have no rhyme or reason.
Right.
Right now, Danny's going sterile just from the radiation that thing's probably giving off.
God, I wish I could have beat you motherfuckers on the elevator. I'd have been in XM right now.
We're just idiots. We had the whole summer to do this. We finally decided to do the walkover as the freaking weather has drastically changed. I also want to thank Run for doing the walkover with us today.
Reverend Run.
I'm a big fan of Run's house there, Patrice.
That's a great hat if you're being shot in the Audubon Ballroom.
We're walking with Clark Kent.
I have
a seasonable day.
A personal code where I don't discuss touch dressing with white people.
Well, I'm a good dresser.
There's not
just don't
one
understand.
nicely dressed guy. The worst dresses are white people. I can't get rid. You annoy me.
Actually, he looks like the black version of Perry White.
He looks very
white.
Oh, where's that car crash?
That's a good one, Perry White.
Perry White doesn't dress like this, nigga.
Look, he's got the same fucking hat.
Patrice is wearing a very old.
Why does it have to be seasonably cold?
It's almost.
It was fucking 80 degrees, and
You wish
everyone
you
was
had my
bitching.
Perry White hat, nigga. That's what I'm talking about.
Exactly.
That is a Perry White hat.
It's kind of a.
I'm sticking with that line.
You're staying with it.
I'm staying with that one.
Perry White, the reporter.
A leather trench coat.
He was
Perry White was the head guy for Superman.
the head guy. Yes, thank you.
I need my parka.
Why are you standing here? Let's get this show on the road.
This stupid wheelchair fucking
I'm just
show
going
on
to
the
stand
road.
behind the fruit of Islam.
The fruit of Islam.
By the way, we want to acknowledge all the people that came out today. Thank you, guys. That's where you yell and scream, yes.
Red Rum wore a skirt. How fantastic. What a trooper.
Are you running the marathon, sir?
Holy
Who are you?
Oh, this guy's a horrible bore.
David?
Yes.
What?
Absolute fan.
Oh, now it's fucking windy,
Jesus,
too.
how Jewy
I
can
could
he
give
be?
a shit about this fucking jogger guy. I'm cold. That's all I care about is me being fucking
Chewing
cold.
gum.
It really is fucking freezing out here. We all just got little sweatshirts on.
What happened? It was like warm this morning.
It was, right?
Bastards.
All right.
All right. This is what the walkover is going to be.
Why are you
Just us
walking with
bitching about the
Gilbert
cold
Gottfried
all the time.
from Beverly Hills Cop 2? Tell his divorce lawyer to get out of my way. Jeez, look at this. Look at these mummies in New York that just, what's going on? Nothing. Just get on the bus.
Holy shit. Well, it's parka time. I'm going to have to pull out that ridiculous parka everyone makes fun of.
What are you carrying in your little duffel bag, Anthony? I never saw you with a little duffel bag.
Medicine.
Ixnay on the Uffle Day Ag Bay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Automatic weapons and pills.
Oh. Exactly.
He's carrying around his own pharmacy at this point.
I said, pharmacy and weapons. Don't fuck with me. I swear to God.
Hey, at least we're not those guys. That sucks right there.
Yeah.
Digging a hole in
I
this
bet they
weather
don't
today?
feel cold. They're working.
You think so?
All right,
No,
well,
that
this was fun.
sucks.
Fellas!
They want nothing to do with us.
Yeah,
I want to just fucking
yeah,
shovel
that's
dirt.
good.
How mad would they be if we just started kicking the dirt on them?
All right.
Just rebury them.
What happened?
Are all these people?
Shake it up!
Philly.
Mayo.
I'd love to hang out
What's
with
up, bro?
everybody. I'm freezing.
All right, what's happening?
We'll just get everyone upstairs and do this in a warm climate.
We'll let
Come
you guys
upstairs.
all up. That's some pernt.
All right, there's the first walkover in a very, very long time. It's
and
the
the
Opie and
last.
Anthony Show. We'll be upstairs in a moment.
The Opie and Anthony Show. Opie and Anthony XM walkover begins now.
You got that right. Outside the K-Rock Studios.
It's not that cold.
Oh,
it is too.
Looking at the way Anthony's dressed. I shaved my stupid head last night.
This is the debut of the parka. The huge parka has come back for the first time of the season.
I was saying Anthony looks like he's in that movie The Thing.
See, I'm used to all the goofing about my parka.
I haven't worn a coat like that since I went sledding in like the 3rd grade.
I like being warm. I
you use
hate
your
the
coat
cold.
as the sled.
I
Yeah,
hate
you just lay
the
it on your
cold.
back. The
Fucking
snow gets stuck in your zipper. I just want to throw a snowball right at the side of your fucking head.
I wouldn't feel it. I got a nice padded hood.
He should be killed tobogganing in front of an ambulance by accident.
Somebody dump his books.
Leave me
You
alone.
look like you're in 3rd grade.
I am
You got
cold.
mittens attached to the end of your sleeves, you jackass.
Their safety pin to his sleeve.
Look. I knew it was going to be cold today.
It's not that cold.
It's
Jesus
cold.
Christ.
Your knuckles aren't cold.
They're not cold.
Oh, because you're fucking Irish. You probably already had some whiskey this morning. Ooh. I might as well.
Why do you got to make it ethnic?
I'm not. I made it Irish.
Oh, no.
That doesn't even make any... Look, I'm just saying, I don't know.
I'm
Then
cold.
the old earpiece. You literally got a transistor radio. You're just like just from back in the day.
I am not a fan of the walkover.
Oh, it fucking blows.
Why didn't we do it in the
long
summer?
johns?
Oh, because we weren't walking over.
No.
That's right.
We
did the sit over.
We decided to wait till it turns cold to do the walkover.
Yeah.
That's how smart we are.
And
Anthony
nothing
has those
happens.
red long johns with the trapdoor shitter in the back.
That's where I draw the line. The trapdoor shitter. Where am I, West Virginia?
Oh, God.
And now we just wait at a light.
Yeah, because there's...
When do they knock those buildings down, man? It's just unbelievable how quick they can do that shit. Isn't that zany, people?
It's amazing here in this wonderful city.
Just wipe out a block.
It's like root canal. They pull out an old tooth and then they just pop in a new one. But it's a building instead of a tooth.
You just see that type
What I'm
A
saying.
psycho walking
Yeah.
down
Oh, I
right
know.
at me? Like,
Yeah.
it's just, I hate those people who won't even turn a little bit. I just had to make a decision. Do I want to fight a 54-year-old?
Islanders!
Oh, God, there's no reason for this. This is the dumbest idea.
Anthony, there's no way you're still cold.
No, I feel the wind on my knuckles.
You look like you're going to go study some penguins.
What are these ladies waiting for, Bill? Why don't you ask them?
Oh, it's funny.
Oh, ladies. Hi.
What are you guys waiting for? Foreigners. Are you foreigners?
The hair dye truck.
What?
What country?
6 o'clock news coming up here.
6 o'clock news where?
Look at how delighted old people are. They
doing
have
a
that
story on
smile
the-
on their face.
Well, ow, what?
Excited they're
We're
still
from
alive.
Minnesota. We're weird.
Oh, they're from Minnesota.
Minnesota.
I love Minnesota.
Oh, this isn't cold.
Come on over here.
Oh,
Let's
this is
talk to
nothing.
some people from Minnesota.
This
Look
is
at him.
summer.
This guy's got on a windbreaker. Don't you think he's a little overdressed?
I'm just from Minnesota.
You can at least sit on the deer stand for a couple hours.
Yeah.
We love that accent.
Let me tell you.
Talk more.
Oofta.
It's
No, that's Fargo.
no,
Now listen to him.
no. Let me tell you. I get cold.
You get cold?
You know.
You know?
I get cold, so I put on a parka. You know.
You want to park it where?
Yeah.
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 Bravo.
Yeah.
Do the Fargo.
No, I don't do that.
I don't do Fargo. You don't do Fargo?
No.
No, he does a good Fargo, though. Do the Fargo.
Yeah,
Do the, you do it, Jimmy.
does the Fargo.
Jimmy,
The Mall
Jimmy
of
does it
America.
really well.
Listen to this Fargo.
Do you work at the Mall of
No,
America?
I'm in northern Minnesota, about 80 miles south
Duluth.
of Canadian. West of Duluth, about
Oh.
about an hour and a half.
My college
West.
agent used to send
Grand
me up
Rapids, Minnesota.
there. Yeah.
Rapids, Minnesota. That doesn't make sense. Grand Rapids
Where they
is
going?
in Michigan. Where you going? You
Sorry,
going on
madam.
a bus? What's happening?
Oh, come
He's
on.
sensing the energy.
Yeah, it's
He
negative
knows,
and
he knows
shitty.
it's going to get bad.
You guys
Yeah.
want to talk in the radio?
All right.
Where we go? We were having fun.
I'm not too sure about your.
Look how bad the shoes are in Minnesota.
What?
There's not one nice piece of footwear.
Hold on. She's going to say something.
No, I just asked you if you were with the Late Show.
Yes. I work for David Letterman.
I'm from a fly speck in North Dakota.
No one cares.
North Dakota.
You want to come on the David Letterman show?
That's my
When
deal,
can we do
Wade.
that?
We're going to be taping the David Letterman show when, Jimmy?
Well, we'll be at the bowling alley, so your shoes will be perfect.
When are you going to be taping this?
Later on this afternoon.
Really? Oh.
Yeah.
What did you ask me?
Oh, if you want to go.
If I want to go?
Yeah, you want to go
I
to
like how a
Letterman?
turtleneck matches her shoes.
Gobble, gobble. Oh, Murray, you're a
Yeah,
bitch.
you've been over by the Ed Sullivan Theater
I've seen where you
down
are,
there.
yeah.
We tape at 5 o'clock. Are you around?
You tape at 5 o'clock?
At 5 in the afternoon.
Really?
Yeah.
It's on Broadway.
Letterman show? David Letterman?
And yeah, because
What happened to your eyebrows?
I don't know. Did I? Yeah.
She plucks them and then puts it in. She takes makeup. I seen her. She goes,
Now it's about ready to get mean. They're walking away.
now
Fight
5
or
o'clock.
flight. There they go.
If you're over at the Ed Sullivan Theater at 5 o'clock, tell them Bill and Pat. Bill and Pat from the Late Show.
Wait. What happened?
What?
happened? To what?
They're leaving.
You seem mad.
What? I don't
don't
think
get-
you ask somebody about their eyebrows.
I know, that was kind of mean, right?
That was
That
me?
was.
Oh, that was
Nice little feet.
Oh, yeah, it was a
Hey,
little
baby
mean.
feet, we're talking to you.
Why was it mean talking about her eyebrows?
Well, I don't know. Probably had the probably radiation.
Hers was so.
Hey.
She penciled hers in to make it look like she's surprised all the time.
What happened to your eyebrows? I don't know.
I don't know.
She plucks them all out. I seen her.
Oh, they were just nice people.
Yeah,
Why?
nice old people from the cold north. Oh, Opie.
Oh,
Jesus.
Hope just spit in the mouth of the Tyra poster. Good shot.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hello.
Are you guys coming
Hi.
up? Yeah. All right. Well, look at these.
From where?
Where are you from?
Akron.
Ohio?
Akron, Ohio?
Jimmy invited us.
Oh,
Jimmy.
Yeah, no, she, oh, come here.
Oh.
No, she's very nice. She MySpace. And I'm like, yeah, you guys
All
come
right.
up in the studio.
We got
And our
a nice-
Brazilian friend is back from yesterday. I don't know.
Are you going to show your hiney
Julie's
today?
here.
Are you going to show your hiney today?
I don't know.
That's not a no.
Well, your boyfriend's here.
No, it's not a no.
And that's your boyfriend, right?
Yeah, he is.
So it's all on the up and up.
Protector from you guys.
Huh?
We're very gentlemanly.
Sometimes, but other times, I don't know.
Yeah, Jimmy
we have
could
a
be a
very
bit
cute
much.
way of leering on the
Could
show.
she show her hiney, or would you have a problem with that?
Her hiney?
Anthony, I
Yeah,
just want to
just
hit
her
you in
hiney.
the head with a fucking
okay, I
baseball
guess.
bat.
All right. The Brazilian girl's going to show her hiney today.
Feel it, think.
All right. All right.
Where's
everyone's-
Kenny?
Kenny. All right. Everyone's talking at the same time. Guys, line up over there. We'll get you upstairs in a few minutes.
Big audience today
right,
for
see you in a
Friday.
few.
Big audience.
All right. Bye-bye.
See you.
Wearing a goddamn spacesuit.
Let's watch the fresh talk, Bill.
Goddamn space.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh. Oh, boy. This is a problem.
No taping in the fucking building.
You got to speak.
Thanks, Ken. You got him?
The Opie and Anthony XM Walkover begins now.
Are we live?
Yes, we are.
I'm still getting situated here with the earbuds.
Situated.
Are we on?
I see Stalker Patty
you hear
is
me?
here for the big Friday walkover in the cold.
Hi.
It's
Fucking
not that
cold.
bad today, though.
No, you know something? I really thought it was going to be worse than it is.
Yeah.
And it's not. But you go down one block and that wind could whip up to like 80 miles an hour.
You know,
So-
I live on a really windy block, too. I
Shut
don't want
up.
to worry anybody. But
Who cares?
Oh, no, the wind is to die for.
We feel like we're in the Windy City, don't we, Jimmy?
We certainly do.
Yes.
Sometimes I'll say, oh, how windy is it? And he'll go, I know.
I feel like I'm in Chicago. By the way, now that he can't hear us, what a creep Joe Rogan is.
Oh, my God.
Oh,
What's wrong
Rogan,
with that guy?
just laying there in his isolation tank with his probably larger than average cock.
Right.
Fucking
Bobbing
pounding
up
the
and
tank.
down like a buoy.
Just jerking off and thinking about aliens.
Not all. His
What
dick
a-
probably opens the lid.
What a
fucking-
lunatic he is. Thank God he can't hear
His
us.
fucking massive,
Yeah.
massive karate cock opening the lid.
Like a subsurfacing.
Yes, a periscope.
The only reason I looked interested was because he could kick my teeth in.
You know something, though? That is some of that good, deep,
Oh, here he comes.
taking conversation.
Joe, that was an amazing 2 hours of radio. I got to tell you. I got to hand it to you.
I can't hang with
That was
Rogan
fun.
because he makes me want to get high again.
Yeah, see,
You know,
he
but
makes
it's
it
not,
sound
it's
fun.
not that wet. It's not. I'm not trying to get high
Miss,
to
is
like
that yours?
escape.
Is that
That's
yours?
what
Yeah.
the problem is with getting high. People do it to try to escape. I'm
Tell
trying
these
to dig
kids
in
how
deeper.
cool it is to get high, Joe.
Listen, kids, don't listen to everything. There's a lot of
Joe Rogan! Joe Rogan!
Exactly.
Thank
Joe
you.
Rogan.
Thank
Joe
you very
Rogan
much.
from Fear. What?
Hello. Hi,
I
madam.
used to be on TV. Hi.
You know Joe Rogan.
Do you remember, ma'am, teacher lady? Do you remember this guy from TV? You remember this guy from TV?
Yes. Chris Hansen gave him cookies.
Get away from them. They're awful
Look
people.
at she's dragging her kids away from us.
She dragged the children away.
He strutted off away. He went cookies with like a little strut.
Yeah, she was none too happy with that.
Fuck her and her
Little
straight
joke.
hair.
Ugh. Are we there yet?
I know.
This
Oh, look at Jimmy
walkover
Stewart.
stinks.
Look at this older gentleman.
You
What
got to
the-
look for your toolbar. That's what it is. Yeah, you got to. Did you plug it in the monitor?
Wow, he really does kind of.
Wow.
Ladies, where are you off to today? Where are you off to?
Show, unfortunately.
Oh,
the strike and all.
Oh, the
yes.
Broadway strike got you,
Yes.
huh?
You guys are fooling us here.
No, we're not.
No, we wouldn't fool you.
What did you
Why
miss?
would we
What did-
fool you?
What did you want to see that was that the strike canceled?
Jersey Boys.
Oh, yes.
Jersey Boys.
Wow.
Jersey Boys, Mamma Mia, and...
Wicked.
Wicked, that's it.
Yeah, I know.
Where are you guys from?
Hilton Head.
Oh, North Carolina or South?
South.
Okay. So what are you doing instead of going to the play?
We haven't decided yet. We're going to Soho and look at galleries today.
Just people singing for no fucking reason.
We can-
It doesn't make any
a lot of
sense.
gays down there.
Entertaining.
We could
Know
suggest
exactly
a few
the words.
peep shows if you
Shit
want.
happens over and over again. They do it day in, day out. That's what's fascinating when your vagina shuts down. Musicals and stuff like that become fascinating.
I wanted to ask her, why does your head taper like that? But I felt it would be inappropriate. There's no nice way to say that. Miss, your head is tapering.
And she's just walking around in a fucking moo-moo. What is that thing? What is that fucking Mrs. Roper dress she's got on?
How crazy are you guys living in New York about the musical thing? And these, how boring and fucking, what a murderous assault on your attention span most of those things are. Amazing?
Musicals
Yeah,
suck.
the whole singing every word
Yeah.
thing is ridiculous. I can understand you throw a song in there every so often, but singing every word thing just blows.
Hey, I got an
I always
idea.
hated the fucking West Side Story because of that shit.
Let's get Stalker Patty high today. Hey, Patty,
Nah, she would have a heart attack.
come here.
No, I'm on medication.
You want to get high today?
No, thank you.
I don't
Have
get
you ever been high?
I just drink coffee. That's it.
She gets
that
high
keeps
on
me
cock.
going.
You get high on cock?
You have a very sexy,
No.
very sexy stance.
Yeah.
I'm cold.
Wow.
You got the stance of a pear.
That, yeah.
Thank
that,
you. I
that
appreciate
secretary
that.
spread
I
thing
hope
is
they
really
come.
taking its toll,
Yeah.
Patty.
Yeah, Joe made,
What happened?
Jimmy made her come once.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Good for you.
Then I
Those were the
pictured,
days when he had to prove himself to us. Not anymore,
then I
obviously.
pictured her in a coffin and I made myself come.
Patty, have you ever done drugs?
No, I have health issues.
But you were a child of the 60s. Didn't you have some drugs?
I was only 9, 10, 11 years old in
See,
the 60s.
child of the 60s.
I was,
That's
yeah,
what I
was
said.
Too young.
All right,
What was the
chiclet
craziest-
teeth.
What was the craziest drug you did?
Smoke a little pot?
I took vitamins. My friend gave them to me, and I thought that was crazy enough, and I was 16.
Vitamins.
How awful.
How awful's right.
You're crazy.
All right, we'll see you guys upstairs in a few
Delivered
minutes.
rectally, maybe.
Heading into
Yeah.
XM.
She's terrible.
She should take vitamin C because she's a cunt.
See you upstairs.
Opie and Anthony XM Walkover begins now.
There it is. Start walking, assholes.
all right, Anthony.
Oh, God, I hate this stupid thing. You could always tell when it's going to be freezing cold because we'll be doing the broadcasted walkover.
Yeah, this is brilliant on our part. We had, 6, 7, 8 months to do this, and then we decided to bring the walkover back as it gets cold.
And it hasn't really been bad the past few days of walking over, not like really cold. But today, again, we're doing the stupid walkover. It's really cold. I'm fucking freezing.
Did Jimmy even realize that there was a walkover going on?
What did he do? He just bolted?
He's out.
Good man.
If I know Jimmy, though, I think he's obsessing about his tickets, and he's in front of a computer. So far, 100.
How many?
120,
How many?
130, 140. He's just going to sit there.
How many have I sold?
How many have I sold? I'm a meaty-breasted nothing.
Still the hustle and bustle going on.
Yeah.
This city's amazing during this time of year.
What is he saying?
Huh? What is he doing? Oh, is that
You're
crazy guy?
9/11 guy? Oh, my God. Why do we have to deal with you today?
All right, it's okay, Kenny.
What?
Let him talk.
How come they were still alive to jump out of the buildings if the fires were hot enough in that building to melt the steel?
What? They jumped out because it was hot.
If it was hot enough to melt the steel, how come they were still alive to be able to jump?
Dude, they jumped, and then the building fell hours later, or an hour or so later. So it was hot enough for them to jump, and then as the fire
the
kept
official
burning...
story said that it was thousands of degrees.
Yeah. Yeah, those
If they were
people... Dude, those people that were on the thousands of degrees floors were dead instantly. The other people that were above it, as the fire kept burning, they got trapped and had to jump. That makes perfect sense.
Well, the official story said that the fires were very intense.
They were. That's what melted the steel or softened the steel enough to make the building fall.
Look, the way those buildings were built, they were built like a web. Steel is a good conductor.
Of what?
You need to heat up the whole. You need to heat up the whole structure before there's even any type of failure.
It was really proven by engineers that just enough heat to soften the metal was enough to make the floors buckle, and the support system for that building was such that the floors actually supported.
Is this why Stephen Jones, a physicist, found thermates when he was able to get a sample of the steel?
Are you saying that the building was demolished?
Hey, there's enough questions to warrant a new investigation, a new independent investigation.
What questions? Like, was it demolished? Do you think that it was a controlled detonation that brought the buildings down?
Of course.
So you say that for weeks in advance, people were planting explosives, and while people were working in the trade center.
There were many witness testimonies that said that they were on the weekends they would shut down the power of the whole building.
Yeah, but do you know what?
Look,
let me explain to you.
I know you say. I know.
Do you know what it takes? Do you know what it takes to wire a regular-sized building for detonation? It takes months, and they have to strip the building. They have to drill holes in the concrete and plant explosives, wire them all the way back to a detonator. How is that going to be done in a building that is carrying on business?
As you might know, as you remember, that whole. I am answering the question.
All right.
The building was not filled to capacity.
It doesn't
Many
matter.
people that came in on Monday found dust on their computers that they had to clean up, like there was construction going on.
Because there was probably construction going on. Like, I used to work in buildings like that. On a nightly basis, you'd go and change around air conditioning registers, and dust would fall on desks. It's a big difference, a little dust on the desk, and taking jackhammers, drilling holes in concrete and steel, and planting what would amount to thousands of pounds of explosives to bring down a building of that size.
How come the firefighters' testimony on the 9/11 Commission report was not even added to the 9/11 Commission report, stating that there were explosions going on?
There probably was. There was flammable equipment in there. There was mechanical units.
John Schroeder.
And other
you can
things
look it up on YouTube. John Schroeder.
That when concrete slabs are falling on top of.
Right now, saying that he covered it up.
Really? What? What did Giuliani cover up?
Hundreds of witness testimony saying there were explosives in the building.
Are you guys all together?
I don't think that there were.
We just give a shit, man.
Yeah.
Like you.
Oh, that's funny. You don't know the first thing about me, asshole.
Why are you defending the Popular Mechanics article?
I didn't say shit about this, asshole.
The Popular Mechanics article? I read that.
Don't fuck with me. Trust me. Don't fuck with me.
Why are you defending that article when it was written by nephew of Homeland Security,
I asked you a question. Are
What?
you guys all together, or you got someone just walking by? You don't know what
They're
I
all
think
together.
about 9/11.
I just want to hear what he says about the Popular Mechanics article.
The Popular Mechanics article was written by Benji Chertoff, who's the nephew of the head of Homeland Security, Michael Chertoff.
Uh-huh.
And they fired the entire staff of Popular Mechanics article months before they printed that.
But wouldn't it make sense that you would get a guy that kind of would be able to have access to some information like that?
What was that? I'm sorry.
Like that guy. You said he's the nephew of one of the gentlemen from Homeland Security. So wouldn't you think that somebody like that would have access to certain records and information that would give him a more accurate interpretation of what happened?
You're right. All his credentials say that he wrote high school football articles for his school paper. So I would understand why they would make him the senior fact checker.
Can I just ask you one easy question then?
What's that?
Isn't it easier to say that a few fanatics got on planes and destroyed our buildings instead of this vast conspiracy involving thousands of people and logistics that are nearly impossible?
Yeah,
so
really,
isn't it
really
easier
easy to say that? That's why that's what's used to.
No, it's not what's used. I'm not saying what's used. It's just what it was. Why can't it just be? Can you even accept for a second that maybe, I won't even say indefinite, that maybe That's all it was some fanatics that blew up some of our buildings based on their hatred of our way of life.
I did. I accepted it for a few years, man. But, you know, after going into it and investigating things about it, it's clear
What
that
did you
there's things that are
investigate?
covered up.
How did you investigate?
There's
looking at
senators that are coming out
websites
saying
that are...
that were part of the 9/11 Commission report saying there was a FARC. Bob Graham came out and said it was a FARC. These people have come out.
FARC. I love FARC.com.
Were the planes an illusion?
Yeah.
You know what? I want to believe the official story, but after reading parts of the 9/11 Commission report, not the whole
I read the 9/11 Commission report. It made sense.
It didn't make
It made sense
Why
based
was
on
Building 7 not mentioned in the 9/11
Building 7. The whole Building 7 thing is
when a
ridiculous,
building
sir.
falls in, what was it, 7 seconds, 8 seconds? Free fall?
Oh, here it is, the gravity thing. I've read that too.
No, it's not a gravity thing. I'm saying when it falls in 8 seconds, it's not mentioned in the report. Like, it's kind of strange. Like,
It fell because it was damaged by another building
But then
falling
why did
into
they
the
not
front of it.
mention in this
It was
report?
on fire
No,
for a
like,
while.
Why not investigate that? Like,
Why investigate? It's part of the whole picture. It fell down. There was 2 planes that fucking hit buildings. That's what happened. There wasn't this vast conspiracy.
Right, man. Well, everyone that thinks this is crazy and you win.
Well, okay. I'm glad you could.
Another guy.
Yes, sir. Oh, okay. One more. Yeah.
Look, you guys obviously haven't done your research.
I've done. Wait.
There's a lot of really
Not
good
obviously. I have
books.
done
You
a
talk about websites,
lot of
there's good
research.
books. The New Pearl Harbor by David Gray Rifford. I would challenge you, David Ray Griffin. I would challenge you to read that,
Mm-hmm.
and then come back on your show and say what you disagree with in that book. He lays it out piece by piece. It's not
then
just. It's not just websites. It's not just a lot.
Yeah,
of
but then you can read another book, and it'll give you a different point of view. I will not accept one of your little flyers. Have fun with that.
Check out 9/11.
Believe me, I've looked at both sides very thoroughly, and the one that makes
That's
the
not
most
true.
sense is the easiest
You can't
thing.
stand here and say what you're saying if that's true.
You
You're
don't-
being a gatekeeper.
You don't think that there were fanatic Muslims that hate our way of life that tried to bring down the Trade Center back in '93? So why don't you think that this is possible, that they succeeded and
possible that they beat $1 trillion defense
Yes,
system?
they did.
Some guys in a cave.
we
who
were
had a couple $1 million.
delusional thinking we were safe is
That's
what happened.
the crazy conspiracy
No,
theory,
it
sir.
just doesn't make you feel safe knowing that with all we have in place, they got
19
us.
hijackers
Yes.
from Saudi Arabia
Yes.
attacked us,
Yes.
able to score 4 hits in the most defended
Yes.
airspace in the world.
Yes.
So we invaded Iraq and Afghanistan.
Thank you.
Can I ask one question?
Yes, that's
Can I-
exactly what
Well,
happened.
can I ask you a question? Hold on,
Wow.
An honest question, not even to attack you. But if they were going to go through all that trouble, why not just go through the parking garages and do it the way they tried to do it in '93? I mean,
That was
honestly,
an inside job as
hold
well.
on, dude, hold on. You
That
keep
was an
jumping up,
inside
but
job,
you're
too.
reacting emotionally. I'm
Okay.
asking you, if you're going to go through all of this trouble and you want to bring the buildings down, why not just go through the parking garages where you have so few people to neutralize and so few... Hold on, dude, hold on. Think about it logically. You're talking about security and faking voices or doing all this shit to hide passengers. Why not just put explosives in the garage and knock the buildings down that way?
We're not claimed to know all the answers. I mean, that's why we need.
But I'm not even saying you should know that, but I'm saying
that's
that's...
not.
When you're looking at the government, the same bungling government that, like, you know, if they were trying to do this to invade Afghanistan or Iraq, Jesus, couldn't they have come up with a better reason than leaving Colin Powell hanging with that awful uranium thing? I mean, look at how fast that story fell apart. If they were brilliant enough to pull off 9/11.
Yeah, they're too incompetent to pull off
How
9/11.
could they leave Colin Powell hanging with that shitty, awful... I mean, it was an embarrassment for the U.S. government.
Look, invading Iraq wasn't the only reason that this was probably done.
We could have done that, by the way, without 9/11, because they had been fucking with the sanctions for years. So any time we wanted, we could have invaded Iraq.
Exactly. It's a whole strategy of destabilizing the Middle East and
we didn't need to
creating
blow
a
the
free
buildings
state
up.
here, chipping away at our civil liberties in the United States. It's not just about one thing. The towers themselves were not profitable anymore. They were white elephants.
Well, that's another.
You know,
but dude,
great,
when governments do things like this, it's a whole. You know,
but there's
a whole range.
You're
of
giving them a lot more credit than they're due.
just-
You're giving the United States government officials a lot more credit than they're due for pulling something off like this, my friend. A lot more.
The basic question, of why. I mean, it's a really simple question, but you got to think about it. It's like the intricacies you'd have to do to pull this off as brilliantly as they did when they could have went through the parking garages.
Have you heard of Operation Northwoods?
No, I don't. Any of that stuff. I mean, I've heard there's a million little operations. They were going to shoot a plane down over Cuba.
Yeah,
I've heard all that. Yes,
and that was signed by the Joint Chiefs. So I mean,
maybe it was, but that wasn't a passenger airline being filmed. That was supposed to be done between the Cuba and Florida.
Yeah.
It's different. I'm not talking about.
I know, but I mean,
that's a bad example.
Yeah, they bring that up. They bring up the Gulf of Tonkin. There's plenty of examples.
Stick with this basic question of why not go if they're going to plant things. Why would you plant things on the 90th floor, the 78th floor? Why wouldn't you just go into the? I mean, I keep saying the same thing, but if I'm thinking of this, and I'm not they would have thought of it. Why would you go through having to fake with voice recorders people leaving messages who said they were Islamic terrorists on the plane? There were people who said that to their loved ones. Why would you? All of the things that could go wrong, all of the people that would have to be involved, when you could get X amount of people into a parking garage and cover that up. I mean, you could literally do that with 20 people.
Now you're dealing with passengers on planes, family members. Like it's a vast conspiracy that covers thousands of people.
They wanted to create a spectacle, something that was huge, that would be broadcast on TV.
Those buildings,
a catalyzing event, a real time, horror show.
Okay.
Something that could galvanize the people.
You're right. The terrorists absolutely wanted to show that. A huge event that was a spectacle.
Yeah, and I just want to find out who the terrorists are.
But dude, hold on, let me. I don't want to interrupt
extremists.
You, but if that was true,
because the news media came on that day and said, "Oh, here's your."
Because we are hated by these people. We are hated by these people because of our way of life. They have tried in the past.
So that's your
they have
proof?
succeeded
That's your
in
evidence?
They have succeeded in the past at blowing up military installations, military equipment, and civilian equipment, and terrorized other nations around the world. It was our turn. They had planned this. We fucked up as a nation who should have seen it coming, and they got us. They got us. There's no government conspiracy
Andy, I
here.
would challenge you, sir, to read some of these books that are out there.
I have read a book, not the one you mentioned, but I have done a lot of research
on Pearl Harbor, the ones that lay it out step by step, because you obviously haven't done the research.
No, I have. Don't just pawn me, sir. Don't pawn me off as being ignorant because I didn't read the books you're suggesting.
Why are you ridiculing people that are trying to do something?
Did I ridicule you? We're giving you a forum. We're giving you a forum.
Roy Rowe on your show. You said he had mommy complex.
Yes, I said that. Yes,
that kid was an ass.
Mommy complex.
Yes, I did say that.
Shame on you guys.
He's changed his opinion and facts. He's looked at pictures and changed them. He's changed the pictures. It said, "Oh, this has no plane equipment in it." And then when people have shown plane equipment, he changed his story.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm talking about the Pentagon. Pictures with that show equipment that came from an airplane where he says no plane crash. And then the picture shows airplane equipment, and then he changes his story.
Pieces and engines in there and stuff. Whatever.
But I've asked you basic questions.
Whatever.
Dude, I've asked you basic questions.
Why do you guys ridicule?
I've asked you basic questions about questions about why would they do it that way, and you can't answer it.
Subject. You laugh about it. You joke about it. You ridicule it.
Dude, we're giving you a forum, and I'm asking you very serious basic questions. Listen to yourself. You're being the angry young man. This is what you're doing. You're being the angry young man. No one's yelling at you. I'm asking you real questions. A gatekeeper? Dude, that's childlike rhetoric. I'm asking you real questions.
You're not taking this seriously.
Oh, see,
You're
stop.
not doing the research.
Stop with the angry young man routine. That's the rebellion against mommy that I'm talking about.
I didn't read the book you suggested.
That's the rebellion against mommy that I'm talking about.
Take your damn sunglasses off.
Oh, look, you're right in your little bearded, angry face. Oh, don't be such an angry young man. You're losing the argument, son. Son, you're losing the argument, and you don't like it.
I should be ashamed of myself, but not for this.
For what?
You guys got the microphones and everything.
So do you.
So do you, sweetie.
No one's yelling at you.
You've been able to say whatever you've wanted. We've given you probably more time than a lot of people give you.
Look at the angry young man routine.
But I would just challenge you to do some more research.
You're no more concerned than we are. You're no more devastated than we are. You're no more affected than we are. And you're no more informed. But you're coming off like this angry young man.
I'm no more informed?
Yes.
How do you know how informed I am?
Exactly.
I can see by your face.
How do you know how informed I am?
I can see by your face that when I ask you a basic question, like why wouldn't they go through the garage? And again, I know you don't have the answer for that, but but I see your angry young man face, and you're just trying to prove your point from an emotional point of view instead of logically looking at it. You think I didn't look at that stuff? Of course it bothered me. Why wouldn't the U.S. government release that extra Pentagon footage? Because they do a lot of shady shit. That was a terrible move. I'm not saying that there's been no questions, but like, what if the buildings were hot enough to live? Why were they still? Why were they jumping if the buildings were too hot? Is a question you can ask in theory, but I can't ask you a question. Why wouldn't they go to the fucking garages? And you want to talk about it? Hold on. You want to talk about a spectacle? How about 2 buildings falling with 25,000 people in each? That's a bigger spectacle. Okay, they would have killed a lot more people had they gone to the garage and collapsed the buildings onto other buildings. That would have been a bigger spectacle to kind of counter what you said about an answer as to why did they go to the garage.
Or if they'd have set off the detonations when people were in there at noon or such and done it that way, they could have killed a hell of a lot more people.
I mean, to answer your question, there was an explosion in the basement before the first plane hit. This was reported by a man that was working in the building for 20 years. He thought a transformer exploded. People coming out of the basement with skin hanging off their fingertips.
I can only tell you that this is the first time I've heard that. I'm not saying you're lying.
It's in Loose Change.
Wherever it is.
Loose Change is a very slanted piece, dude. It's very slanted. It's very biased.
It's not just, I mean, look, it is everywhere.
Very biased.
There's also a film I gave you on the DVD right there, Mr. Norton, Terror Storm. It goes into the whole history of government-sponsored terrorism.
See, and I'm not even saying that governments don't
admit it. You can find this on the CIA.gov website.
See, when I listen to and I hear like a guy like when I hear you talking, I'm listening to where you're coming from. It's like you're legitimate. Like you're almost saying that like that it's an impossibility that terrorists would hit the U.S. or that it could happen that way. Like you're all legitimizing their rage and like their anger and saying, well, they have reasons to be like instead of just realizing that maybe we are considered an enemy and they did catch us with our pants down.
Do you
Why
think
is that
the
so
USS
hard to
Cole
swallow?
was an inside job?
Yeah, or how about Tanzania and Kenya?
The embassies?
Well, the thing is, the U.S. funded Al-Qaeda. We trained Al-Qaeda.
Yeah, we know that.
Yes, and we also we funded Bin Laden, of course, when they were trying to kick the Russians out of Afghanistan. Yes, we did.
They were an enemy of our enemy at the time.
And we funded Saddam. We were friends with Saddam because he hated Iran.
Against Iran.
Yes. We are guilty, like everyone else in the world, of being selective which sides we choose at times. Every country does that. I'm not saying it's right.
We're not
but yes, we have done
whitewashing
that.
the American government here. Believe me, they've really done some awful things.
Whenever we need to invade a country, here's a thing that happens.
Dude, the Russians
so conveniently.
The Russians fought us in Vietnam. We fought the Russians in Afghanistan. Well, of course. We have selective friends. I'm not saying we don't. No one's denying that. But that doesn't explain how they pulled off this. If this was an explosion that brought down a building, I might say. But
it's also been reported in mainstream media that the supposed terrorists were trained in spy schools in America.
Okay, but reported where, dude? I don't know anything about that.
They went to aviation school here because we were stupid and didn't do background checks on people.
Okay, so
the FBI actually was on to these guys, but they didn't have the communication set up between the CIA and the FBI. They slipped through the cracks. We fucked up as a nation. Our security wasn't as good as we all hoped and thought it was going to be. We thought that if a plane flew over the White House, that missiles would shoot out of the White House and shoot it down. And then we found out, much to our chagrin, that just wasn't the case. We were vulnerable.
The thing is, if we didn't have a foreknowledge of even having a thought of planes hitting buildings, how come when Bush was in the G8 summit in Canada, Geneva, they had surface-to-air missiles, and they shut down the airports.
They've been putting Patriot missiles
a year before
everywhere,
9/11,
everywhere where there are a lot of government officials, like at those meetings.
Yeah.
They put Patriots around to protect the fucking people from.
But they shut down the airport. That's never been done.
And planes being hitting into buildings is it's not a new concept. I think when the Trade Center was built, they built it to withstand a 707. So
right.
Of course, that's
which
always
is not
been
much
a
bigger
concept.
as a 760. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
not much bigger. I mean, even oh goodness, I've got the engineer's
But hold on, I'm looking at him like, why are you looking like we're having I just look at you like you want to come off with this angry thing, but we're coming at you logically. No one is screaming at you or shouting you down. So I'm curious as to why you're coming from where you're coming from. We're giving you a pretty fair forum, I think, in discussing this with you.
Well,
Not to be disrespectful, but I'm asking. I'm curious.
Okay, well, I'm frustrated because you guys haven't done research. You're parroting the mainstream media in the official story, and I'm just trying to figure out how to get in and make some sense to you guys, because
it didn't bother you when I asked you about that. Why didn't they go in the garage? I'm not parroting anything, dude. You're not the only one that has watched the news or that has read things online or that has investigated. You're not the only one that cares about this. You're not the only one that's... What do you think? Like, you're this brilliant guy who sees it and we're all these sheep? It's silly. That's pompous. And it's not realistic. It's not realistic to think that you're this enlightened genius and we're all just dummies who bought what Uncle Sam told us.
Sometimes
we care as much about it as you do.
The simplest explanation is just what happened. Sometimes.
But why are you assuming... This is what happened?
Because the alternative.
Told you?
No, because the alternative, the one you're giving me, the alternative that you're giving me is so fantastic and so impossible to pull off that it's not to be considered. No, I've done the research.
When you look at history,
dude, what happened to the people on the planes? Like, they were calling their families. What
it makes a lot more sense.
What is that? People calling their families, saying that there was a terrorist had taken over the plane with, how do you explain that? That's a very basic question I'm asking, which is something the government could have avoided completely by just going through the garage. But when people are calling their families and they're saying, we're on this plane, it's been taken over, how do you explain that?
Isn't there a 0.008 chance of a success rate of a call at that altitude? Didn't they do the research on that?
You can't make calls at that altitude.
They were coming down. They weren't at 30,000 feet.
They were very low, my friend.
They weren't at 30,000 feet. They were 15 minutes into the flight.
Very low.
And when they were coming down, especially for the second flight, they weren't 30,000 feet in the air when that happened.
Tops of the buildings.
You're acting like they were flying over Mount Everest. They weren't.
You can't make
that statistic that you're asking. Okay, that's a clever thing that you want to talk about parroting something. Why are you not calling her out for parroting 0.008 chance of a statistic when I'm asking a very basic question, which is, I've seen family members interviewed that said, my husband called or my son called. What is your explanation that these people who had their son or their husband or their wife calling from the plane? You're throwing out a statistic. What is your explanation for
or
how
a recorded message on a home telephone?
You don't think there's any chance whatsoever that those might have been faked? Any chance whatsoever?
Faked phone calls from family. You're talking X-Files now, though.
We're talking about... I'm trying to look at you.
That's a little intricate.
You wonder why people don't take you seriously. The phone calls were all faked. So instead of going through the garages and fucking with a few video cameras, the government faked phone calls, and yet they couldn't make Colin Powell look good. But by getting that shit, we saw a trailer with uranium in it, and it wasn't. And the whole theory fell apart, and the U.S. government had to change why they were in Iraq and looked like assholes. So they couldn't figure that out, but they could fake phone calls and plant bombs in the Trade Center with no one seeing. You're giving the Keystone cops a tremendous amount of credit.
Yeah.
Well, look, we're not saying that, we're not trying to make accusations here. We're just saying there are questions that are being asked that are not being answered, and they need to be answered.
Fair enough, and she's doing that right now. I'm asking a question I would like answered. Do you honestly, as an intelligent person, believe that the government was brilliant enough to pull off faking phone calls with loved ones in answering machine message form?
It would be a lot easier and a lot more convenient for me to take the assumption that I have faith in my countrymen.
No, I'm not asking that.
There are a lot of discrepancies. All I'm asking for is a new investigation.
Well, what I'm asking you is, that's again, talk about parroting. There's a good word to use, parroting, because that's also parroting. You're doing exactly what he's accused everybody else of doing. You're parroting. Now, I'm asking you, forget the rhetoric. Do you really think, as a rational person, that they faked relationships and phone calls and that the family members bought it? Like, your father or somebody could be faked. He happens to be flying that day, and the government's going to call you as the plane is going. Does that make any sense?
I'm not taking one stand or another. I'm just not going to mindlessly absorb what I'm told.
But you just
You're not
did,
answering
in
my
the fact
question.
that you're saying that it could have been faked. You're absorbing, somebody's idea of something that's preposterous.
And I'm saying, as a thinking person, Does that make sense to you? Like, no one likes the official version. We don't like to think that we really lost 3,000 people.
Got caught with our pants down.
We completely, no one likes to think
that. That version sucks.
that.
Believe me, that version stinks. I would love a different version. Unfortunately, I really believe that's kind of the version.
So I'm asking you, like, and you're saying, well, those phone calls, instead of saying, yeah, that makes a lot of sense, that would be a very difficult thing to pull off.
I can't say that it does make sense because it doesn't make sense to me.
So faked phone calls to relatives?
I don't know what the answer is, but it doesn't make sense.
Well, don't you know what the answer isn't? That it's kind of hard to pull off fake phone call.
You
can't
kind
just
of
gloss
throw
over
that one out the window as being not feasible or.
Look, I mean, I'm not saying that the planes were faked on the plane. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that it's not, but I'm not saying it's impossible not to fake phone calls. We obviously do have the technology to do such a thing. I mean, but
where do you get that information?
But dude, wouldn't it just be easier to block the signal? Like, for instance, if we have the technology, which we maybe do, to fake these voices and interpersonal relationships, to convince wives and husbands that they've spoken to their loved one in a dying moment, don't we have the technology just to block the signal so you don't have to worry about that? I mean, why would they, I mean, again, if we're discussing this, why would they take 40 steps when they could take 1 or possibly 2?
Yeah.
Look, all I'm saying is they're trying to make a big event.
But dude, stick with me. I'm going with what you're saying.
Okay.
But just try to work with me. And you're telling me I'm not thinking things out. I am trying to think things out. And there are certain things that as a thinking person don't make sense to me. Why wouldn't they just block cell and all plane signals with that technology? Why, if going by that, if they possibly had that technology, why not just block the signal and save yourself a tremendous amount of explaining and possible error?
Thank God they didn't block the signal, because then people couldn't call Ticketmaster and get their tickets for New Year's Eve. Jimmy Norton at the North Fork
we
Theater.
all know that probably sold out already. But you understand what I'm saying? Like, why put all of those things to chance?
Maybe to really convince the fact that it was Islamic terrorists. Maybe to bring that point home. If you get rid of the speculation, okay, well, you know, they called and it's obviously Islamic terrorists.
And you don't think the Islamic terrorists would be so extreme and so hateful that they would do something like this? Sir?
There is Islamic extremists. There is terrorists that hate this country. But the thing is, I want to believe the official story, but there's so many things just wrong with it. They just don't.
But your version, there's even more wrong with it.
There's no such thing as my version. There's a lot of things.
Or whatever. Let's say the opposition to the official story. It's so out there and complicated and impossible to pull off that to stick to that story is silly.
But alternative research, you're being given. Hold on. I'm sorry. Alternative research, everything you guys are saying, we're trying to somehow rationally, like her thing with the phone call, or okay, let's walk through that a little bit. And all you guys are doing, go, well, we don't know. It's almost like you throw out a theory, and then when somebody like slowly says, okay, well, let's talk about that, when it's kind of proved to be ridiculous, you go, oh, all right, well, we're not saying that that's the case. We just don't know what the case is.
I don't think you have proved it to be ridiculous. And
you didn't think my example? Hold on, you didn't think my example about the phone thing was pretty good? See, this is what the problem with you guys is. You never concede a point. You don't think the point I made to her about calling your relatives and faking a voice and an interpersonal relationship is a lot more complicated than blocking a signal? You don't think that's kind of a good point? Come on. Are you really going to tell me that? You're supposed to be a thinking man?
Here's what's going on. You guys are getting real nitpicky about little details and trying to call us out on this and that, when there's a bigger picture here, and maybe there's some we can agree on. There's been a serious lack of media integrity.
Nitpicky?
I'm
talking about your
media
points.
integrity surrounding 9/11.
You see what I'm saying? This is what I meant about the child.
I will say that there's a serious lack of media integrity. Period.
Okay, period.
Okay, and especially concerning 9/11. I mean, they went on the next day touting the government's official story.
There was
no real investigation.
There was a lot of reports that came out prematurely. I watched that day, just like everyone else did. They were talking about how more planes were in the air, how this is going here, other buildings were blowing up. That they all turned out to be false because the media likes to jump the gun to get the scoop
on top of the White House.
To get the scoop on everything.
There were white planes on top of the White House.
Well, you know something?
Never been mentioned. But you can see that there's a clip on YouTube about it that was reported on CNN a little while ago, and they have a video of a white plane that they say was a B-52 bomber, but one of those doomsday planes that was on top of the White House. And there's no mention of that in the 9/11 official story either. And I don't even know what to think about that.
I don't know what to think about that either.
That just blows my mind.
Who knows?
A white plane on top of the White House.
Was it a plane that was at altitude that was getting ready to be brought in?
No, it was really low. It was just right on top of the White House. Well, you can see that clip on YouTube. 9/11 white plane.
I don't
CNN.
think obviously I don't think we're privy to every security measure that the government brought out after that happened. So perhaps it was some type of defense that they put up. I have no idea.
Yeah, I have no idea.
All I'm saying is
there should be another investigation because there's so many just unanswered questions. There's so many things that are just.
Are there?
So
but he accused us of being nitpicky, and this you're looking at. Well, it's a bigger picture. No, not with every issue you're talking about. A bigger picture, a higher morality is not what we're discussing. We're talking about specific things, and I'm listening to what you guys are saying, and you're saying I'm being nitpicky. That was a very valid question. You're accusing the government of mimicking voices convincingly enough to convince relatives that they've spoken to a loved one in a moment of death. Okay. And I'm saying, wouldn't it be easier to do this? And you're saying I'm being nitpicky and that you've somehow investigated further. It seems to me like you don't like to concede a point, or you don't like to be shown that possibly the way you're arguing is not accurate. You don't seem to like that. You're so desperate to hold on to this thing.
I think the big point here is that we need a new investigation. You guys could use your celebrity to call for a new investigation and to do some serious research into this subject.
I've already talked to you. You've convinced me of nothing.
You guys are cowards. I'm sorry.
Oh, don't be so silly.
Well,
you're being a little boy.
You're cowards.
You're being a little boy.
Because you don't want to look into this.
Did mommy and daddy not listen to you enough, son?
You're afraid for your jobs if you start talking about 9/11.
Little
boy,
boy,
we're afraid for our jobs, but it ain't 9/11. Believe me.
That's not the truth. Now, and I think you know that. I'm looking. You really think that we're afraid? I am the one, you silly little boy who doesn't know, who screamed, "Let's get 9/11 people on here."
Me a boy?
Because you're being a little boy. You called me a coward. I'll call you a little boy. Shh, take it, little bearded angry man. I get it. You're angry, man. I get it. The government's bad. I know I'm a piece of shit. I know. Shh. Oh, is he angry? No, be angry, son. Come here, son. Be angry, little boy. Whoa! The angry young man walked away. Do you see? Afraid for our jobs. I am the one that said, when we brought 9/11 people on at first, there was something about the Pentagon video I didn't like. I started talking about it on XM and said, let's get people and talk about it. Right. So that's just uninformed. And he's walking away, and I hope you have this on film, because he was getting his ass handed to him in an argument. No one is screaming him down. He's used to yelling and shouting and being dragged out of things and having people go, and no one's going to yell at him. No. I'm going to go every point he has and talk about it.
I mean, look, all 9/11 truthers are trying to do.
Just state your name for the record.
My name is Luis Baez. All right. Yep. I've been curious. Actually, I have been listening to the Opie Anthony show since junior high school. So.
But Luis, do you not see the horse shit of the angry young man walking away? I mean, come on, man. You're a coward, like he's this bastion of freedom and bravery. No one's afraid of the government coming down on us for talking about 9/11.
The government isn't going to cancel our show for talking about 9/11.
What is he talking about? Me. That's that childlike thing that I'm talking about.
Look, just don't mention Condi.
And if we were cowards, we would have just not acknowledged it, guys. We would have kept walking. We stopped.
Kenny
Kenny got in between you and us, and I said, no, let him talk.
Let's see what this is all about. I love the dialogue because, and I'm not to put you down or anything, but I love having just an intelligent dialogue between people that have your point of view and the what you call official government stance on it, because you really give yourselves enough rope to hang yourselves with. We don't have to do much for your story to come off looking silly and looking ridiculous when you just talk. All you guys have to do is talk, and it doesn't sound good.
Really silly.
Yeah.
So I don't think I've said.
Maybe you didn't. Say anything silly, but you don't think him walking away dramatically, you cowards, doesn't that come off as kind of phony, dude? Like, we're here talking to the guy. We're giving him a microphone to talk into. Do you not see the horse shit in that?
I don't want to speak for that guy.
I'm talking about you as a man. Don't you see the horse shit? Yeah. If Anthony walked away angrily and called you guys, but he didn't. He's standing here, and we're putting you on the radio.
That is true, but I think what we got to get back to is the main point is, even if you don't agree that All right.
Are we going to agree to disagree?
We can say we agree to disagree. I think the thing is we should really have another investigation and look at some of the things that still don't make sense or are still kind of crazy and take a look at them again. Spend some more money on this because we only spent how many million?
$3 million.
$3 million? We spent more money on Clinton getting a blowjob in the West Wing.
That was important.
On this.
Oh, okay.
That doesn't make sense because a lot of people died. A lot of people are still sick. And I personally don't believe that we know the real cause of what happened.
Please tell me where he's going. Where is the angry young man going? Where is the angry young man going?
I don't know.
Is he going to pump his fist somewhere? Ah,
hey.
Do you agree with that, though, that we should have another investigation?
No, I'll tell you why. I'll tell you, dude, I mean, look, I don't think we need investigation. If you want to go into security lapses and stuff like that, investigation as to how it happened, absolutely, sure. They've done a lot of that. Like the FBI and the CIA weren't talking to each other.
Better communication.
Tremendous problem in the U.S. government.
My question is, we go with your officials, what you believe. Yes, there was a humongous failure within our defense.
Tremendous, yes.
Tremendous. Why hasn't anyone been fired? Why hasn't? How come the people that are in charge of our security have not been reprimanded or anything?
I don't know about
but
that.
have gotten bigger budgets.
I honestly don't know about that. I would assume they have been.
I mean, that's another
I don't know.
question.
I don't know names or people that have these jobs, but I know a lot more money has gone to these security agencies, and thank God it has. I mean,
I'm going to use the term that you guys used when you guys got fired. You guys screwed up, meaning you guys got better positions when you guys got fired.
Right.
These people, when they messed up, they screwed up. They got more money.
I think that they've been pretty raked over the coals by the public, and I think it's a colossal embarrassment that our
they still got
defenses
more
were that
money.
weak.
Well, the agencies got more money. Good.
Donald Rumsfeld got more money as well.
Rumsfeld's out.
He's out.
Because people thought he was a fucking
making more money
asshole.
than he was before.
He mishandled the war. I mean, he did not do a great job, and he's out.
Oh.
What are you talking about? He hasn't done a great job.
He's done. If he's making more money, it's in the private sector.
I'm not saying he's done a great job, but he's gotten rewarded for not doing a great job.
It's in the private sector now. People want to see him. He's a celebrity.
You see
So what are you going to do?
About the guy not acknowledging points? Like I asked, again, a point about Colin Powell embarrassing himself in the United Nations about the African uranium. And that was a tremendous blunder that was very easily pointed out to be horseshit. And the United States looked ridiculous. I mean, and I asked him about that realistically, like why all this brilliant planning and stuff, and then that.
What's
and
easier to
idiocy.
do? Plant explosives in the World Trade Center or plant weapons of mass destruction in Iraq?
Why wouldn't
and
we have
turn
done
them up
that?
and go, aha, look what we found.
couldn't have
I think it's
stuck- I mean,
easier
let's not
if we got this
forget that,
great intelligent government that could pull the wool over everyone's eyes.
Let's not forget that Ronald Reagan did sell Saddam Hussein.
Absolutely.
Of course, because we were at war through them with Iran.
And by the way, we sold the Shah of Iran about 80 warplanes before the Ayatollah Khomeini took over. So when the Ayatollah took over, they had 80 of our
we're great
warplanes.
at
Thank
selling
God they
weapons.
couldn't operate them.
We love selling weapons.
Believe
this
me, we've given weapons to some fucking dumb people. We're idiots. We like to sell weapons.
We've had to shoot down our own shit.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. Look, I'd love to continue this and stuff, and we're freezing, and we got to get back to the studio.
We would like to thank you for giving us the time.
No problem. Thank Angry Young Man for us.
I got a question. What was George Steinbrenner thinking when he brought Roger Clemens back to the Yankees?
That's a good question.
Answer?
What do you think, sir? Got no answer.
That's not what I'm here for, guys. I'm sorry.
You got a
He's wearing a Yankees hat. I had to ask. Go ahead, sir.
Yes, sir.
Check out the book Omissions and Distortions and Synthetic Terror by Webster Tarpley. It'll be great.
Infowars.com. WeAreChange.org. Check us out.
And as I said, I would tell people to go there because when you go to these sites, you do kind of see
you
that
can
it's
always fact check. You can always fact check. And
the facts change as the situation and evidence changes.
Read the book, though. Synthetic Terror 9/11.
Like I said, you guys usually give yourself enough rope.
Do you see that he's sulking over there? And what happened was he walked away, and nobody cared that he walked away. And he's sulking. What is he? What type of a guy arguing is that?
Jimmy. It ain't about him, Jimmy.
No, I know that, but he's kind of like that.
Jimmy, that's not what we're here, Jimmy.
No, I know, but I'm saying that's kind of what's wrong with a lot of the guys that argue that point. It's that man.
I'm cold. Why isn't there a government conspiracy that makes it warm in December?
Global warming.
Or November, or whatever the
fuck
it is.
Sign.
All right.
Well.
All right, guys. Thank you.
Man. Stay warm.
Thanks, guys.
Jeez.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, my God.
All right.
So I can't
The
believe
hell
I
of a day
forgot
for
the
a
walkover.
Hell of a day for a walkover.
Take a break. Let's walk
No.
back.
We'll keep walking a little bit.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk to the angry young man, or are you done with him?
Already.
All right.
He's so angry.
Take care, man. Thanks for fighting the good fight, brave boy. Thank you. Thank you for not buying into what the rest of the dummies do.
You know what, Anthony?
Oh, he's walking away with his sign. Please film him walking away with his sign.
I'm on the air, sir.
Wait, this guy's so mad.
Oh, he is so angry.
No, this guy's so mad right here to your right.
Which one?
Not
You just
us.
heard the whole thing?
Eyewitness. I just drove here from downtown because of these fucking morons. I saw the whole thing happen.
Yeah.
Walking right next door.
Oh,
It's bullshit.
Jimmy, you got him so bad. He is so angry.
The little boy is walking away.
Let's talk to this guy.
Boy, when you called him little bearded boy.
Don't call me a coward, you jizz bucket. We're putting you on the radio,
I
you
know,
silly
he
little
called you a
Let's talk to this
coward.
guy. He got so pissed he came from downtown.
Well, what happened was the planes flew. I was working right there. I was outside drinking a cup of coffee. Saw the whole thing happen.
You saw the workers come out that just planted the
Everybody.
explosives.
Yeah.
Dummies.
Planes hit the building. I'm watching the people trying to run from the fire, jumping out of the buildings. I wanted to talk to these guys, though.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? The one guy just walked away. It was fun to watch him sulk away.
Oh, dude. You know why? You got him.
I knew that, and I knew
Whenever
that.
you get one of these guys, they fucking fold.
Like the other two guys, at least, were still trying to make their point, but they weren't being
And they were
total.
distancing themselves from the guy.
Of course
hey,
they were.
we don't know about that
It's
guy.
like, get away from me with that fucking angry little boy shit, man.
Ugh.
That's that rebellion against mommy and daddy I'm talking about.
Yep.
It's not about the point of view. It's about that fucking that anger. And then when you point out, well, what about this? Well, you know, man, you're a coward.
You're
Shut your mouth, little
nitpicking. It's
bitch.
a bigger picture. Well, the bigger picture is all the details.
Yeah.
So you bring up detail one by one, and they never have a fucking answer for him.
Of course they don't. And he walks away with his sign. It's like, hey, brave warrior, we'll put you on the radio.
Brave warrior.
Hey, reads everything. You got a radio opportunity in 2 countries.
Little bearded man.
Little bearded boy. Don't try to.
bearded boy
Not
was
the only
great.
one who cares, little boy.
We should talk about who the real cowards are. Those guys would never bring that shit to the NYPD or anybody that's lost a loved one
Go
that
down
day.
to the fucking firehouse or
Or that
precinct.
guy. That guy is livid, wanting to confront him personally. He came in his van just to confront those guys because he saw the whole fucking thing go down.
know.
He saw the actual planes hit the buildings. And, you know, you want to talk about cowards. Why don't they take their cause downtown and talk to some of the eyewitnesses?
Holy shit, it's Eastside Dave.
You know,
how you doing, Dave?
We got to go inside.
Yeah.
All right, we got to go inside.
Wow, we
I
must be
forgot
late.
the walkover.
Yeah, I know.
I know. I'm such a coward. I was scared.
I think we're going to have to agree to disagree on that one.
I think that's true.
That guy's so brave.
Oh, you got him so angry,
Please.
Jimmy.
You know how many hours I spent at the cellar arguing? Beat it. I can tell you a story walking. Stupid.
With that, we'll see you guys upstairs.
The Opie and Anthony XM walkover begins now.
There's our mics. All right, we're live on the streets of New York City, heading over to XM Satellite Radio.
Yeah, couldn't we just run a tape of us doing this before? Because all I'm going to do is bitch about how cold it is.
Right.
We're going to hear listeners try to talk to us while we're doing a radio show, which is always good. Dude, do you remember that time at the club? I'm doing a show. Shut up.
Well, this is the last one of the year.
Yeah.
All
Right.
right.
To be understanding, this is our last one of the year.
And let's acknowledge the fans that came out today.
Yes. Lucky for them, it
Got a nice
wasn't
crowd.
yesterday, and they don't have to smell Tippy Tom today. I hope the studio doesn't stink still.
Well,
Wow. It was bad.
I hear you can't even tell we did all that debauchery yesterday.
Oh, good.
By the way, Money Honey on YouTube. Check it out. The videos that Sam put up are pretty damn good. Pretty proud of those.
How great was Chris's reaction, Chris Rock's reaction to 2 Girls, 1 Cup?
Oh, that's fantastic.
No, it sucks we didn't film it.
I know.
I know.
It was a quick little thing.
Although someone might have capped it off of Pal Talk. He was on there, like rolling around on the couch.
What a visceral, great reaction.
Oh,
that
yeah.
was.
He was just screaming, no.
We've been trying to get him on the show for so long, and he had such a good time. That's really that was great to see.
Yeah.
Come back. He's always out doing films.
Oh, and did he just nail Patrice?
Yeah.
Oh, he fucking nailed him down perfectly.
He loves Patrice, too.
Yeah. I didn't know that Patrice could have been the fucking father on that show. He could have he had the fucking job.
But then we wouldn't have Patrice
That's
as
true.
a regular friend.
I'd rather have him as the failure that he is than have to watch him be successful.
Patrice, if you're listening, the fact that you're a flop makes me feel closer to you.
Hey, should we do a little Christmas caroling with the pest today?
Oh, that would be cold.
Yeah. Well, let's see what they want to sing. Would you guys like to sing a Christmas song all the way to XM Satellite Radio? Yeah! What song would you like to sing?
Christmas shoes.
Christmas shoes. Who wants to start us off here? We're going to do some caroling.
I'm cold.
Yeah, me too.
All right,
yeah, go ahead.
There they go.
Start singing.
Why? How great would a drunk driver be right now? Right through 57th Street.
Plowing through this crowd. And that's all you get.
Hey, you guys want to do something let's do something called carol raping. Where everybody knocks on a door and we start to sing, and when the woman smiles and pulls cookies out, everybody just attacks. A good carol raping. And then she'll laugh about it later. Like, you go, oh, the carol rapist got me. You guys are going to miss me for the last hour when I'm off getting my surgery. You do know that.
What?
What are you... That means we all go home.
Well, everyone then misses for the last
well.
hour because I'm not going to hang around while you're having fun getting your eyes done. So we're not even going to see you with your glasses ever again?
No, this is the last chance to see Jim Norton with his glasses, which is why there's a crowd.
Yeah, they want
Everybody
pictures.
knew Jim's eyes are changing. It's a big time for the show.
That would be like getting a picture with Hitler after he shaved his mustache.
Absolutely.
Yeah, or before he grew it in.
What's up, buddy?
How you doing, man?
Hi, sir.
See you soon.
There you go.
Come on upstairs.
Pleasure.
We're going to bring everyone upstairs.
Easy.
We're heading inside. Let's make this easy. We'll see you in a few minutes.
Yes.